Hello and welcome to the 2021 Boys Saginaw Valley League Swimming and Diving Championships. We are live from the Midland Public Schools competition pool, which is housed at H.H. Dow High School. The Saginaw Valley League title is once again up for grabs. Looks like we're getting ready really quickly here for our national anthem. So, I might cut out just to cut to the anthem, but last year's champion, the Dow High Chargers, took the championship back after having their dynasty broken in 2019 by the Grand Blanc Bobcats. Who will take the trophy today?
They are acknowledging some people.
My name is Dave Erlob, and my broadcast partner is professional broadcaster and lovely wife, Renee Erlob.
Good afternoon. It's great to be here again. You know, we had the pleasure of commentating for the 2020 Girls SVL Swimming and Diving Championship back in November. And well, I guess they liked us enough and invited us back. So we are just about ready to do the national anthem here. All the teams are around the pool, which is very exciting, which we could probably mention those teams here today if we would like to.
All right. So the teams that are lined up here today are obviously defending champions H.H. Dow Chargers with 24 of their 28 swimmers and divers qualifying today. Other Division II schools competing here today are the Midland High Chemics, the Bay City Western Warriors, the Bay City Central Wolves, the Heritage High Hawks in Saginaw, and Division III Powers Catholic Chargers from Flint. Division I schools here today include the Davison Cardinals, the Lapeer High Lightning, and the Grand Blanc High School Bobcats.
And, you know, in Grand Blanc, huge school. They won the championship in 2019. They're probably looking to get it back. Big high school, lots of kids to choose from over there.
That's
right. We'll see how it goes.
They won in 2019. 2020, Dow took the title back. Today is the rubber match.
It is. They had a dual meet here for the first meet of the season, and Dow High lost by 5 points. So who knows what will happen today.
Anything can happen today, but one thing is for sure, that today a champion will be crowned in the pool.
That's right. That is right. You know, the city of Midland really is lucky. We have a lot of pools, not a lot of pools. We have a lot of swim programs around here. We have 2 middle schools with both girls and boys teams and both of the high schools. In addition to that, we have kids that swim for the Dolphins, and actually a lot of kids that are here today also swim for the Dolphins, despite them being from Midland or not. Pool time around here is like trying to get ice time.
Right.
It can be tough, but, you know, they've been able to swim in some great pools. Groves High School, Brighton, Grosse Pointe South. But, you know, Dow High has space. We've got lots of space in our stands. On both sides, we can stay COVID-friendly and keep up with the guidelines. The kids will all be wearing their masks, except when they're lining up in swimming. People will spread out as they can. There's only 1 spectator per swimmer today, so that's kind of a bummer, but a lot of parents are trying to help out too so they can see as much swimming as humanly possible.
Well, that's why we're glad to be broadcasting here today. And hi to everyone out there that has a swimmer here today. We'll do our best to call.
And I think we're about to do the national anthem.
Please stand
our
for the anthem.
Our national anthem
right.
is with Evan Trotter-Wright. He is the diver from Dow High Senior. Wow, what a fantastic singing from Evan Trotter Wright, senior at H.H. Dow High, also a diver on this team, taking 6th place in the diving finals on Thursday.
It has been an absolute pleasure to listen to him sing at the home meets and even some away meets. And speaking of diving, before we get too far into this meet, I want to mention at least that the Dow High, or the Saginaw Valley League diving championships were held Thursday night right here at Dow High School. And I want to congratulate Wade Rosick from Bay City Western, the Warriors. He's a sophomore, taking home the Saginaw Valley League diving championship on Thursday night. So congratulations, with a score of 292.85. Very impressive score. The 2021 Saginaw Valley League diving champion is Wade Rosick from Bay City Western.
That is pretty spectacular, You know, we've got obviously some major investment in this team. We've got a few kids that swim. Our oldest one is a swim and dive alum. He was on the team last year and the 4 years before that.
Yep.
We've got a son on here now, and I think we're getting started. And we have a daughter on the girls team.
All right, I see some boys lining up there.
Our first event is the 200-yard medley relay.
Wow, they're getting right to it.
They are getting right to it.
Without further delay, let's.
And we will announce these kids as soon as they get started.
Heat 1 of 2. Flint Powers has a team in lane 3, and Lapeer has a team in lane 4.
And here they go. We'll be quiet for a second. All right. So from Powers, we have David Rabenkoff, Avery McCarthy, Will Gross, and Nate Fisher. And from Lapeer in lane 4, we have Mason Suckow, David Richards, Jackson Sefferly, and Gavin Bolin. This is heat 1 of 2. I don't know if we said that. So there'll be 2 heats of this one.
Okay, so each boy is going to swim 2 links to the pool. They started with backstroke. Relays are always the most fun, right? Swimming is kind of an individual sport, but for the relays, you get to be part of a team, kind of within the team. There's lots of excitement. You can see the boys lined up down at the end of the pool, cheering on their teammates, and this is the 50 breaststroke leg of the relay.
And that one is always usually a little bit slower. It's a tough stroke, and that's where you can sometimes win that race, is in the breaststroke. You got a good breaststroker in there, that will help out tremendously in that relay.
Well, lane 3, it looks like Flint Powers off to an early lead here. Let's see what happens in the butterfly. The 50 fly is it's just an all-out sprint here, but it's also one of the prettiest strokes, I think.
And that should be Will Gross. We've got our information here, right? Will Gross from Powers Catholic there in lane 3. And they're about to have Nate Fisher come in just a moment, doing the freestyle, and they are taking a huge lead in this race.
Yeah, that's a big lead.
Yeah. All right, so that should be Nate Fisher in there with this final leg of the 200 medley relay. And before we get on to the next thing, we want to thank MCTV. We've got Chris Ferguson. He's directing. We've got Tom Knab. He and I used to work together at WNEM-TV 5. We're both former we're alum from there. He's running the camera along with Abby Miller and Dennis Canny. We've got Matt Thomas on graphics and Jim Malik on audio.
All right, so first heat is about to conclude as our swimmer from Lapeer is about to touch. And with that,
all right,
swimmers will be swimming.
Powers Catholic took that one, first place in that heat.
So the swimmers will swim down after the event is over. So before the next heat can start, the final heat of the 200-yard medley relay, the boys that just swam will have a chance to swim down to the shallow end of the pool and exit from there.
And if you heard just a moment, there's the music. There it is. Before the pandemic, and how we would normally do this is the boys would march in for this final heat, and they play the song to get them kind of pumped up, or whatever might be their favorite song. It's not always a
well, the winner
of
the
song.
Qualifier would get to pick the song.
Exactly.
Right? So you won on Thursday, you got to pick the song you would walk into. But
So
this year
they're just ready to go.
But
No
there is
walking
music
in.
playing.
But there's music, so that's kind of nice because that's a tradition. I know at least the seniors are really glad to at least have a little bit of normalcy for them for this meet.
We've lost a little of the pomp and circumstance, but here we are getting ready now, very soon, to crown what will likely be a champion in the 200-yard medley relay.
And this is also, Dow High has a state qualifying team. So our team is doing very well. We'll see how they do in this race. They do have the state time on this one.
All right, so this is where depth on your team comes into play, right? Because, it's only 50 yards of each stroke, but it still is a swim for a lot of these teams, that don't have very many qualifiers here today. The teams with depth are going to be having a distinct advantage. Let's quiet for the start.
All right. In lane 1, we have Bay City Central's Sean Woloyak, Derek Taylor, Tong Sing Wu, and Devin Menard. In lane 2 from Grand Blanc, we have Nico Valerin. We have Luke Des-Roberts. We have Jonathan Carlson and Bryce Berkmeyer. In lane 3, Dow High, Nathan Velez, Louis Sun, Thomas Bachaclupo, and Mark Van Heel. Lane 4, Heritage, Daniel Glackey, Andrew Glackey, Wilson Borello, and Nick Taylor. Lane 5, Midland High, Lawrence Millward, Stanton Millward, Brendan Gronzo, Jacob Hyde. In lane 6, Bay City Western, Wade Rosick, Dylan Bartholomew, Owen Baker, and Kelby Gross.
All right, after the 50 back, it was pretty even there toward the bottom of the pool, lanes 1, 2, and 3, but now Louis Sun has stretched out a lead for Dow High in the breaststroke leg.
And that's
into
Louis,
the water.
that's one of his great strokes.
That's right, he's the state qualifier in that. And
yes,
now
he
into the pool now is Bachaclupo. Look at that, bringing home the bacon in the 50 butterfly. All
lane
right,
3, there's Heritage.
Still have
lane
the lead.
2
Grand
is
Blanc down there in lane 2. We need
and Heritage
Van
in lane
Heel
3
to get things going. All right, here it is. The 53 is the final laps. Tick away.
Oh, wow, what a start for Grand Blanc.
Mark
That guy
Van
was
Heel.
way out
Can he
there.
hold the
underwater.
lead? Looking good for Dow High in this one. Looking like Dow High is going to come in first with who's going to come in second.
That's the question. We don't know here. It looks like Heritage
looks
might
like
outtouch.
Heritage going to get
All
second.
right. And
Grand
Blanc takes third. Nicely done.
Look at that time for
Congratulations.
Dow High, 139.51.
First place,
for
Dow
the
High.
First place winners, 142.8 for the second place.
And that was Nathan Velez, Louis Sun, Thomas Bachaclupo, and Mark Van Heel with that winning race. Nicely done.
Yeah, there's the
And there's actually going to be a break here. We're going to have a 10-minute break.
That's right.
The boys have to warm up and warm down and then warm back up. So they had to all take turns in the pool, to abide by our restrictions here with COVID. And that is okay.
All right, so before we go to the break, I just want to remind our listeners that the coverage of this Saginaw Valley League Swim Finals is being produced by MCTV volunteers and staff. If you'd like to volunteer to create and cover games like this one, sign up for our Media Creator Workshops. You'll learn how to be a producer, create a studio program, use professional video cameras, and edit your own videos on professional software. Learn how your creation can be made into a podcast or video and post on YouTube. Call 837-3474 to learn more. More information about MCTV can be found at the City of Midland's website /MCTV. Our next Media Creator Workshops are on Wednesday, March 24th from 5:30 to 8:30, and then Thursday, March 25th from 1:30 to 5:30 in the afternoon. Call 837-3474 for more details.
And we will be right back with event 2, the 200-yard freestyle. Stay tuned.
Well, I think the major benefit for, besides entertainment value, because we've got a lot of different kinds of entertainment people can do, and it's very creative, I think the main thing is for nonprofit organizations to get the word out about services that they offer to the community, and things that they do for their clients and in different ways. And I've done several different shows in that vein. I did a Big Brothers Big Sisters show. I did a Recycle This about recycling when we got curbside recycling started in Michigan, in Midland. So there are many different facets, I think, of information and that you can get out to the public, and that's a big help to the community.
Your local public access facility gives you the opportunity to engage your community with your own television show. The content on our Community Voices channel ranges from talk shows, variety hours, and nonprofit informational specials. With the power of video continuing to gain steam, there's no better facility to produce your own content. Check out the City of Midland website or give us a call for more information. The sooner you do, the sooner you can make your own show.
Well, MCTV has benefited the Midland community because there are a lot of things going on in this town, and a lot of positive things, a lot in entertainment. Where I work at Creative 360, we recently had a series about people who are 80 years old and older and the positive contributions they've made to our community. And while I was filming them, watching these presenters discuss their lives, I learned a lot, and I know the community did too when they saw it on MCTV, and it enhanced our all community just to learn the history of how things came about in this town.
Looking for a new hobby? How would you like to create your own television show? Call Midland Community Television at 837-3474 to sign up for our next orientation studio workshop. You will learn how to use a studio camera, learn how to edit on a computer, or even be the host of your very own TV show. Don't wait, sign up today. Call MCTV at 837-3474 to sign up. Midland Community Television, your community voice.
Well, I can only imagine the benefit to the community is through what you hear on the streets as far as did you see, or there was information that I didn't know about. It would be Midland County Cancer Services, or the police department, or city hall meetings, commission meetings, and so it's the news of the community on television. Midland only has one television station. MCTV is the station for Midland.
Looking for a new adventure? How about an opportunity to volunteer in the community? Then come down to MCTV, Midland Community Television. You can learn how to use a studio camera, run equipment in the control room, or be the host of your own TV show. Call MCTV at 837-3474 to find out how you can become a volunteer producer or access user.
I don't recall the exact details of getting involved, but I know that it was, I had an interest in television. I had an interest in producing programs, and Midland Community Television was a perfect outlet for that, and has been for the last 30 years.
They are about to start event 2. There we go.
All right, we are back for the start of the 200-yard freestyle. Congratulations.
Event 2.
Dow High's 200-yard medley relay state qualifying time of 1:39.51. That was a great. Yep.
Dave, you were just announcing the state qualifying time there, right?
Yep, 1:39.51, state qualifying time for Dow High School in the 200-yard medley relay. We're up next to the 200-yard freestyle. That's 8 links to the pool. This is going to be heat 1 of 3. 3
heats of this one.
That's
you know,
right.
hey, before we go any farther, we got to mention Randy Hall. He is in the swim office there, and he takes care of the timing, keeps track of all of the swimming times, the scores, everything, the heat sheets, you name it. Randy Hall has got it going on. He has been taking care of everything at this pool for a long time.
The meet manager
So a little
today,
shout out to there.
Claire Fries is the head coach for the Dow High School team. And after a long time, Coach Gary Strickler retired after last season, taking the championship back from the Bobcats. And hope he's sitting at home watching right now, holding that SVL trophy and remembering all of the great swimmers that have come through this Dow High. Claire Fries was the assistant coach for the team last year, and this year is the head coach.
And our assistant coach this year is Ricky Knopf. He is new to the swim program here as far as coaching, but not new to swimming. He is a former Dow High swimmer as well.
Yep. So we're just waiting for the referees to get started here today. There are patched MHSAA referees. So as soon as they make their appearance.
And, well, you know, too, we could probably let the listeners know to keep up with the meet, too, as far as scoring. If they happen to have the app called Meet Mobile, that is a great way to stay on top of things. We'll be using that as well. And then I know SwimCloud, the website SwimCloud also keeps up on these kinds of things. Meet Mobile is something that a lot of swimmers use, swim parents use. So it's great, you know, that's a spot to find out scores and who's doing what and who's where.
Yeah, speaking of scoring, this meet is run as a timed finals meet, so points are awarded based on the overall finish, regardless of the heat that you place in. There will be points for all the places going from 18 all the way up to 1, and the relay events, actually the winning team gets 38 points, so those relays are very important.
Very important.
So, you know, we are looking forward to, I see some referees have come back. Looks like our starter is getting ready there.
You know what? And I might as well go ahead and announce who's going to be in this race here since we haven't started yet.
Mm-hmm.
In this heat 1 of 3, in lane 1 from Dow High, we have Lucas Callahan. Lane 2 from Dow High, Thomas Van Heel. Lane 3, Bay City Central, Calmer Young. In lane 4 from Grand Blanc, Keegan Compton. In lane 5 from Dow High, Calvin Veith. And in lane 6 from Bay City Western, Grady Cook Champagne. Here we go. And they're off.
All right, they are off for the 200-yard freestyle. One of the toughest races because it's one of those middle distance races, but it's really just an 8-length sprint.
Definitely an 8-length sprint.
That's right. It requires a well-rounded swimmer to be a sprinter, but also have the capacity to swim some distance.
And there is some strategy here, too, on how they do this race, how to start off, what to do in the middle, how to finish off.
But for the most of them, they're just trying to swim as fast as they can. 8 links to the pool, so it's looking like a nice tight race here.
Looks like Calvin Veith in lane
there,
5
lane
right now is
all
leading.
Right. Go Calvin. All
Calvin
right.
from although it's tight from lane 1 as well. It could be anybody's
See
race.
what these
sure.
times are here at the turn. It looks like they're going to be.
Lane 1 is Lucas Callahan. He's
looks like about
edging up there, and it looks like also in lane 4, Keegan Compton. From Grand Blanc, right behind Calvin there.
Calvin went out in a 56.01. That's a fast pace for Calvin. Let's see if he can keep it up. I know the boys are all suited up in their tech suits, and they've been tapering, so we'll see. Looks like he's staying strong.
He is staying strong.
Got that Grand Blanc swimmer on his heels.
We got Lucas Callahan there in lane 1 also, keeping that up close.
All right, Calvin, last 50 race here. Calvin, one of the captains.
He's a junior and a captain this year.
Captain. Let's see what he can do here to finish. This is where it starts. Oh, coasting into the wall there. Come on, Calvin. You got to keep it up. There you go. It's looking like he's going to finish in first place. Congratulations,
Second place,
Calvin.
I don't know. It looks like it's a three-way race
coming
right
up
there.
It's going to be a finish.
Cow.
Here we go.
Wow, who will get it? Who will get it?
Looks like Grand Blanc.
Looks like Grand Blanc.
Grand Blanc came in second in that heat. And Calvin Veith, our
Lucas Callahan from
winner.
Dow High took third.
Heat winner Calvin Veith with 1:57.20. So nice swim there, Calvin. That was, I'm not sure that I ever saw Calvin swim below 2 minutes. So I think that's
Fantastic.
the first time probably in his lifetime that he has broken 2 minutes. That's always nice to see a personal best or a lifetime best swum at the Saginaw Valley League
Well, and you know, that's the thing
Championships.
about swimming. I mean, even if you don't win the race or if you're not in the, finals heat, improving that personal time is a victory every time for a swimmer.
That's right. It's you against the clock, right? You against
That's
the
what we always
clock.
tell the kids, right?
Yeah, but really with this year, we're getting ready for the start of our second heat. So you
Heat
want to
2
start
of 3, we've got in lane 1 from Midland High School, Nathan Strebel. In lane 2 from Grand Blanc, Luke DeRoberts. In lane 3 from Grand Blanc, Camden Courtwright. In lane 4 from Dow High, Ryan Christensen. In lane 5 from Bay City Central, Tommy Falardeau. And in lane 6 from Saginaw Heritage, Micah Fleming.
All right, Calvin Veith getting a lot of love from his teammates after that swim. Again, the way the scoring goes, he could score pretty high for this team coming out of that first heat there. So there are 2 more heats ahead of him, but 1:57.2 is a very nice time. So I'm seeing that we are maybe going to be set up for some fast times here today.
All right, here we go. Swimmers are getting up.
All right, heat 2
All right,
of the
heat
200
2,
free.
here we go.
It's underway, so let's see what we got here. It looks like, right in the middle of the pool there, Ryan Christensen taking the turn first, but it's a very close race.
These are the kind of races I like. These are fun and exciting to watch when I like all the races. But boy, when they're lined up like that, and it's who's touching the wall first, that gets very exciting.
Still looks like Christensen with a slight lead, but boy, by that much. 26.44 there coming in on that 50. So,
Yeah, this is tight. We've got lane 1 there. We've got Nathan Strebel from Midland High. He's keeping it right up there too. He's got, it is very close. It is very close.
I know that a lot of the effort that these boys have put in over the summer when you couldn't get a pool, but I know for a fact that a lot of these boys were training
in open water.
And you really couldn't afford to come into this season out of shape, right? It's been such a short
Well, and
season.
it's been a crammed in season, that's for sure. Still all of the meets in a shorter time.
That's right. They still swam the same number of meets.
Okay, Ryan's still in the lead here. Ryan Christensen from Dow High. He is a junior.
All right. Looking like
although we've got right next to him there, Camden Courtwright from Grand Blanc.
Here we go, last 50. It's very close between
very
Ryan and Mr. Courtwright there from Grand Blanc. So here we go.
This is a close race.
Is it going to be Camden? Camden pulling out to a little bit of a lead
Camden's
over
got the
Christensen.
turn.
It's going to be neck and neck between Camden and Ryan. Looks like right now the Grand Blanc swimmer
He's got just that slight edge there.
Very nice finish. Looks like Grand Blanc taking that heat first.
Very nicely done. Camden Courtwright from Grand Blanc taking first place in that. He is a junior. Ryan Christensen taking second from Dow High. And I didn't catch third place there.
1:56.3 on that time. There.
Oh, there's your replay with Camden Courtwright out. touching Ryan.
Looks
Yep.
like our third place swimmer is going to come from the bottom of the screen there in lane 2.
Nicely done. All right, heat 3.
All right, so
Heat 3, here we go. I will announce their guys here. In lane 1, the final heat, Tyler Bacigalupo from Dow High. From Grand Blanc in lane 2, Ethan Wachowski. In lane 3 from Dow High, Brendan Ladwin. He also has a state time. Oh, no, he does not. I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up. We have in lane 4 from Dow High, Thomas Bacigalupo. In lane 5 from Heritage, Daniel Gladke. In lane 6 from Midland High, Mitchell McMath.
yeah, Ladwin's best is 149.08. That is a state cut. The state cut is 149.79, which Bacigalupo, I know, will be hoping to get.
He does
today.
have a, yes, he has made it on the state team for this event.
Bacigalupo could be doing it today. So.
And they're off.
Keep
Here
an
they
eye
go.
on,
This is going to be a
Thomas.
fast race, even though it's the 200. It is going to be a definite sprint.
Thomas in lane 4, Brendan Ladwin in lane 3. So the 2 Dow High swimmers right there. Down
We have
there.
3 Dow High swimmers in this one,
Yeah.
and then running out with a Grand Blanc swimmer, Heritage, and Midland High.
Yeah, Tyler Bacigalupo, look at him heading down there in lane 1. He's making a little name for himself as well. But right now it's been all Ladwin. Senior Brendan Ladwin, captain of the Midland Dow High team, is he's going to be one to beat, man. He's got a great time in this event.
Mitchell McMath is our Midland High swimmer in this heat. He is in lane 6.
Grand Blanc, Midland, Saginaw Heritage in lane 5 there. It's very close. Could be an exciting finish. That's the 100 they just turned. It's 50.44 for Brendan Landon. Very nice time.
Brendan Ladwin looks like he is doing pretty well here.
He's
Lane 3.
well ahead of his pace to 149 today. Looking like he wants to take home the Saginaw Valley League Championship as a senior.
And this even being the final heat, we don't know what the times will be then to rank the kids in the previous 2 heats.
Oh, just running away with things, reminded me of some swims that I've seen before from Dow High. Colin Chi last year in this event.
All right,
was amazing. Look at this time.
This is a race for second
Look at
place.
this time. 1:45.77.
Looks like Grand
Looks like
Blanc.
Grand Blanc touches first
Nicely
in second
done.
place, 149.7 and 149.95 for the Dow High swimmer up there. So nicely done. Wow, what a race. Bacigalupo coming in third with 149.78. 149.78 is a state cut. Well, wait, no, Grand Blanc is Division 1, so he needed a 147. So
Yes.
not a state cut for the Grand Blanc swimmer in lane 5. All right, some excitement going on.
Lane 5
out
was
there.
Saginaw Heritage.
Heritage, okay.
That was Daniel Gladke.
Oh, well, then in that case, it was a state cut, and he is excited. He is getting congratulated by his team and hugs all around. That's a state cut.
That is a state cut. Nicely done.
Nicely done for the Heritage swimmer. What was his name?
Daniel Gladke.
Wow, that's
Junior.
He's excited. Look at that. And that's where
Yeah,
that's the way it should be.
That's the exciting thing. When they get that personal time, when they make that state time, it's very exciting.
On to the state.
And you know, and what I notice about swim teams is, boy, those boys from each team, they are so supportive of each other every time.
Yeah, great to see.
And all the teams are like that. Every meet we go to, the support from teammates is overwhelming. It's wonderful to see.
So with the conclusion of our 200-yard freestyle, now there's some awards that are about to happen.
We are going to have the 200 medley relay awards.
So you want to explain how that works? After the events, we'll pause for some presentations of the awards for first through
Hopefully we
eighth
can
place.
hear this so we can announce it as well.
Second place Saginaw Heritage team. I'm just announcing that now. Third place was Grand Blanc. In first place,
Your SBL champions for the 200 medley relay event is Dow High.
From Dow High. Very nice. Congratulations to Dow High School.
And just to mention, you know, the awards, the travel team trophy is awarded to the championship team, and medals are awarded to the top eight finishers today.
Yeah, eighth place and above in the Valley Championship gets a medal, and I know those boys really covet those medals.
They do.
It's very nice that can still happen. It just will happen later. But right now they're being congratulated by Coach Claire Fries. Oh yeah, it looks like they are passing out the medals right now. So that tradition continues. That's the boys are lined up there, the relay teams underneath the. And if you want to see the actual times of the events, you can check those out on Meet Mobile. Meet Mobile is an app that's downloadable off of the Apple App Store or any of those other places where you find your apps.
I'm pulling that up hopefully right now. Trying to get our scores here. So we have that for ourselves. Here we go. I've got it now.
Okay.
All right. Okay. That will be helpful.
So according to Meet Mobile, at least right
now. So 8th
now,
place was Lapeer. 7th place, Powers Catholic. 6th place, Bay City Western. 5th place, Midland High. 4th place, Bay City Central. 3rd place, Grand Blanc. 2nd place, Saginaw Heritage. And 1st place was Dow High.
All right. I'll be able to get the team scores as well.
And now they're also going to have the awards.
No, right now it looks like they're lining up for the heat. The heat one of 4 in the 200-yard individual medley. So this is an individual event where a swimmer swims 50 yards of each stroke. And so you have to be good at all of them in order to swim the IM. You can't have a weak stroke in any of the 4 there.
We're going to have 4 heats of this one. So here's heat 1, and we have 3 swimmers in this one. And I'll be quiet as they get started. So we can see the start here for everyone watching. All right, in lane 2 from Davison, we have William Hartman. In lane 3 from Bay City Central, Tong Sing Wu. And in lane 4 from Dow High, Joseph Dauenhauer.
All right, the individual medley, it's kind of like the decathlon of high school swimming.
Definitely.
It's another sprint, but you have to also train to be a little bit of a distance, starting out with the butterfly there in lane 2. Very impressive time from Davison. Will Hartman, 26 flat on that 50 butterfly. That's a nice time. He's probably
Will Hartman has that bright pink cap on, so if you're watching, you'll be able to find him for sure.
Be curious to see if he's also coming up in the 100-yard butterfly with a stroke like that. Yes, he would be
one to watch.
Yeah,
and of course, you know, as they do this, the breaststroke really is the most important stroke in this. It's that third leg, and it's when they're tired, but they've got to get through it. And percentage-wise, it's the stroke with the biggest. It's the biggest part of it because it takes the most time. So it's the longest leg of this race.
Yeah, you
and
can
it's
really catch
happening
up.
right now.
You can catch up if you've got a good breaststroke.
Yes, or get behind, depending on how it goes.
Right, it's hard to be a good IM swimmer without a good breaststroke.
You definitely have to have that. That is when I know that our son, our oldest one, struggled with a bit the breaststroke.
Right. That,
although did okay.
Hey, a lot better than his dad. So well, here we go, heading into the 50 freestyle.
And Will Hartman still holding that lead from Davison. He is a junior. He entered with a time of 2:19.21, so we'll see how he finishes this out.
All right, 3 more heats to go of this event. State qualifying time for Division II is 2 minutes, 3 seconds, and 49 ticks. So looking like congratulations there to Will Hartman from Davison. Taking the heats, coming in Joseph Downhauer from Dow, and Kim Song Woo from Bay City Central, coming in third in the heat.
And we are about to start heat 2 here of four.
Yep. So this is a full heat. No, only 5.
Only 5. So in lane 1 from Dow High, we have Ethan Dooling. He's a freshman. In lane 2 from Powers Catholic, David Rabenkaw. In lane 3 from Bay City Western, Dylan Bartholomew. In lane 4, also from Bay City Western, Owen Baker. And in lane 5 from Saginaw Heritage, senior Garrison Adder.
All right, heat number 2 here. Should be an exciting heat. Couple of Western, Heritage, Powers, and a Dow swimmer.
All right, here they go. Okay.
All right, they're off into the pool.
They are off and into the pool.
Well, I got to tell you, here now while we're watching this meet, on Meet Mobile, if you download the app, and they also have the team scores are being updated, it looks like.
Updated as we go.
Not sure that they're, 100%, but looking like right now Powers Catholic with 28. Central 44, Midland High in 6th place with 45, Lapeer 5th place with 57, the Saginaw Heritage in 4th place with 62, Bay City Western in 3rd with 84, Grand Blanc in 2nd with 122, and Midland Dow High School in 1st place with 164 after 2 events.
And I know after this event is completed, which there are 4 heats, we will have the 200 freestyle awards. Backstroke right now.
All right.
And lane.
It's up there in lane 5. Lane 5 coming in, making the turn first.
Lane 5, Garrison Adder from Heritage. Right. Leading the pack right now. We've got in lane 2 there from Powers, David Rabenkoff right behind him, along with Bay City Westerns. Dylan.
That yellow cap with the black W or the brown W really sticks out.
Owen Baker, lane 4.
This is going to be an exciting finish, I think, for these 4 swimmers that you can see. And 5 swimmers, Dow High School down there at the bottom, lane 1, Ethan Dooling. Don't forget him either. So I think this could be an exciting finish.
They are very close.
Here we go into the 50. Now it comes down to who's got the most endurance.
Who has enough
left in the
steam
tank.
left there in the tank.
Oh man, up.
Whew.
Still holding on is Garrison Adder up there in lane 5 for Heritage. But look at that tight heat we've got for down there at the bottom of the screen. It could
there is a battle here for 2nd and 3rd.
Anybody's race. All right, looking like Garrison Adder from Saginaw Heritage going to take the heat. And coming in.
Taking first, second was lane 3. That's Dylan from Bay City Western. And taking 3rd place was lane 2, David Robenkopf from Powers.
All right.
Catholic.
That was a fun race.
That was a great race.
All right, coming up into our 3rd heat now as these swimmers are swimming. Oh, there's the replay coming up there, showing the exciting.
Garrison Adder taking that.
Finish.
That was an exciting finish right there. That was definitely an exciting finish. All right, we're moving on to heat 3 of the 200 individual medley. And in lane 1, we will have Matthew Wright from Dow High. Lane 2 from Grand Blanc, Ashwin Desai. In lane 3 from Bay City Western, Alexander Clark. In lane 4 from Grand Blanc, Bryce Burkmeyer. And in lane 5 from Bay City Central, Mason Day.
All right, we are getting ready for the start of the 3rd heat. And the boys are exiting the pool down at the other end as they swim down to the shallow end for exit.
You know, once this gets started, let's give off the diving finals there.
Okay.
So we don't forget about those divers from the other day, the totals.
Sounds good.
So this is heat 3 of 4. I already announced the swimmers in our lanes. Okay, to give off our diving finals here. In 9th place from Dow High, Ashton Trites. In 8th place from Bay City Western, Justin Darby. In 7th place from Lapeer, Gavin Boland. In 6th place from Dow High, Evan Trotter Wright. In 5th place from Grand Blanc, Talon Mather. In 4th place from Lapeer, Lauren Arganos. In 3rd place from Bay City Western, Ashton Kramer. In 2nd place from Grand Blanc, Mason Wonduro. And what we mentioned before, in 1st place from Bay City Western, sophomore Wade Rosick. Nicely done.
Congratulations to all the divers. All the divers that scored finished above 200 points. So it must have been some exciting.
Yes,
we got our
they
50
did.
free after the butterfly. The Grand Blanc swimmer Birchmeyer was in first, but Alexander Clark from Western is catching up right in there after the backstroke there. So here's the all-important breaststroke. That's the Grand Blanc swimmer up there in lane 4. Mr. Birchmeyer, Bryce Birchmeyer.
That is a race right there between Bay City Western there and Grand Blanc.
All right, that's
3 and 4.
definitely 3 and 4. Alexander Clark and Bryce Birchmeyer going neck and neck into the 50 here. Woo! This is going to be exciting.
Oh boy, here we go. Here we go.
All right, they'll
Who's
sell
got
you
the
the
gas?
whole seat,
Who
but
has
you
the
only
gas?
need the edge. Wow, what a turn for Bryce Birchmeyer from
yes.
Grand Blanc. Really got his underwaters on that one.
He did.
And can't wait to see this turn and watch the underwaters. Very nicely done there, extending his lead in the 50. He's cruising to first place in this heat. Looking like able to set a personal best here.
That
for
freestyle,
sure.
man, he took that lead right on
Very
that freestyle.
nice.
Great
2:13.81.
job. Wow.
And another personal best.
Oh,
2:16.
excellent time. He came in with a 2:18, cutting 5 seconds.
And,
wow.
that was the Western swimmer. He came in at 2:16, but still increased his time, decreased by 3 seconds. So nicely done on that. He's got to feel happy about that.
Oh, yeah.
Both
oh,
swimmers, I think, from that heat there that finished first and second. What a great race. Thanks. And there's Grand Blanc's
Here's your oh, no.
Ashwin Desai.
They're doing their warm down. That's what you're looking at right now.
Yep.
Doing a little warm
Getting ready
down.
for the final heat.
Final heat coming up here. All right. It is the finals for the 200-yard individual medley. And in lane 1 from Midland High, we'll have Lawrence Millward. In lane 2 from Grand Blanc, Carson Powers. In lane 3 from Heritage, Andrew Glackey. In lane 4 from Dow High, Louis Sun. In lane 5 from Dow High, Nick Courier. And in lane 6 from Midland High, Stanton Millward. So we've got Stanton and Lawrence in 1 and 6, both from Midland High. We've got a couple of Dow High kids in the middle, and then we've got Saginaw Heritage and Grand Blanc in the pool. And they are about to start. Here they go.
All right, this is looking to be an exciting race here. Andrew Gladkey from Heritage there in lane 3. Right there has to be the favorite, but Louis Sun is starting out for Dow High with a nice butterfly stroke there, making the turn in the lead for the Saginaw Valley, what will likely be the Saginaw Valley champion coming from this heat. All right, as they make the turn very close between Louis Sun and Andrew Gladkey there. It's going to be an interesting backstroke here. Louis looking strong. Andrew's not giving up. He's keeping right up there.
And then you've got Carson Powers there from Grand Blanc in lane 2.
Yep, and down there, Nick Courier.
Nick Courier in lane 5.
We've
We've got the Millwards in lanes 1 and 6 there from Midland High.
Both from Midland High. Both Millwards and both from
both
Midland
juniors.
High.
This is pretty great when you're making those finals your junior year.
Obviously,
That's some good swimming right there.
All right, here we go with the breaststroke leg. Louis and Andrew have been providing some excitement here. This is going to be a nice finish to this race.
Boy, is this close. This is a close one. And like we said, the breaststroke, man, that is where you can win it or not.
All right, they're making
Depending
the turn
on how
here with an incredible time. 1:31.20 for Louis on the turn there. Look at this.
Andrew Gladkey right behind him. But you never know what happens on this turn.
It's going to be a close one, but can Andrew catch Louis, a senior, junior, trying to catch the senior right here. Coming down for the championship. It's looking like it's going to be Dow High's Louis' son, followed by Andrew Gladkey from Heritage.
We've got a race for third place here.
2 minutes flat. And there's third place touching in lane 2, Carson Powers from Grand Blanc.
That was a close race, that third spot. Whew.
2 minutes, .79. That's a definite state cut for Louis, as well as, let's see, Grand Blanc state cut is 2:02.49.
And taking 5th and 6th place in that is the Millwards, Lawrence, and Stanton from Midland High.
And then looks like Andrew Gladkey did also make a state cut for Division I. He beat the 2:02.49 time with a time of 2:02.14. So a couple of state cuts there in our first and second place. And now we've got some awards.
We've got some awards for the 200 freestyle.
All right, 200 freestyle awards. Let's see if I can listen in and
I'm going to bring it up on my Meet Mobile here so we can get the top 8 as they announce them. As the kids warm down, give them a little extra time there to warm down. Great racing among all of the teams. And we are about to do the 200 freestyle in 8th place from Dow High, Calvin Veit in 8th place. In 7th place from Dow High, Ryan Christensen. In 6th place from Grand Blanc, Camden Courtwright. In 5th place from Dow High, Tyler Bacigalupo. In 4th place from Grand Blanc, Ethan Wachowski. In 3rd place from Dow High, Thomas Bacigalupo. In 2nd place from Heritage High School, Daniel Gladkey, and winning the SVL title for the 200 freestyle is Brendan Ladwin from Dow High.
yeah, he won that by over 4 seconds.
I'll tell you what though, look at Daniel Gladkey, he dropped 5.55 seconds.
That was an amazing swim.
That is really, really good.
We had 3 swimmers in the 200 free that were under 150. Thomas Bacigalupo with a 149.9. Daniel Gladkey with a 149.7, so that was very close between second and third. And then Brendan Ladwin with a 145.77. Nice swim for the Charger there.
And you know, as we mentioned before too, we had Calvin Veit, he took 8th place in that. He was in that first heat. So like we've said, it's best time wins.
Yep.
So he was in that very first heat, and he ended up dropping more than 5 seconds.
Yeah, good for Captain Calvin Veit. Nice kid. All right, here we go.
Nice swims. Okay. Oh boy, here we
Get
go.
ready.
The 50-yard freestyle. This is event 4. And this is a fast race, slash and dash. So heat 1 of 3. In lane 1, we're going to have Tommy Mackley from Heritage. In lane 2 from Dow High, Amar Dingra. In lane 3 from Bay City Western, Reed Courier. In lane 4 from Bay City Central, Devin Menard. In lane 5 from Lapeer, Jackson Sefferly. And in lane 6 from Bay City Western, Colby Gross.
All right, you needed a 26.
This is fast.
26 flat to make the Valley Finals.
Okay.
All right, and
Here
they're
we
in.
go.
This is going to be quick, so don't take your eyes off the screen for 1 second. This heat is anyone's.
The slash and dash.
Down there in lane 2, Dingra from Dow High. But hey, look at that turn. Look at that Western. Looking like Dingra in lane 2 from where I sit. But it's going to be very close between Reed Courier, Devin Menard, all the way in here. Who's going to win?
First place was lane 3, Reed Courier from Bay City Western. Nicely done.
We'll win the heat.
Okay.
24-4.
I'm going to go ahead and announce heat 2 because this goes quick.
Yeah.
In heat 2, in lane 1, we're from Heritage High School. We're going to have Nick Taylor. In lane 2 from Dow High, we're going to have Nathan Witt. In lane 3 from Grand Blanc, Nolan Kildee. In lane 4 from Dow High, Harry Schuster. In lane 5 from Midland High, Jacob Hyde. In lane 6 from Heritage High School, Tyler Hannes. Heat 2 of 3 of the 50-yard freestyle.
Okay, this is going to be an exciting heat 2 if the times keep dropping like that last heat did. Holy cow.
This is one of those races that sounds like thunder to me. It is it's such a fast race, and when they're all going, it is like thunder in the water there.
It's the sound that it makes. When
yes.
That's right.
Here we go.
Got to be able to get up to speed instantaneously in this race.
Here we go. They're up on the blocks. Okay, here we go.
They're in. All right.
This is going to be fast. Wow, they are all so close. Holy moly.
Can't wait to see this finish. Well, looks like Nathan Witt coming out a little bit down there in lane 2 for Dow High. Can he hang on and sustain? It's going to be Nathan Witt.
Lane 2, nicely done. All right, taking that heat from Dow High senior Nathan Witt.
That's a personal best, lifetime
Here's
best.
your replay here.
Very close race.
That second place was very, very close. Wow.
Yeah.
And third, of course.
Nice.
Okay, heat 3. I'm going to go ahead and announce this one too right now. Heat 3, the finals of the 50-yard freestyle. In lane 1 from Grand Blanc, we have senior Liam Mackey. In lane 2 from Grand Blanc, junior Colin Allward. In lane 3 from Heritage High School, sophomore Wilson Borello. In lane 4 from Grand Blanc, senior Sam Resenberger. In lane 5 from Dow High, senior Mark Van Heel. And in lane 6 from Dow High, freshman Nathan Velez.
All right, 3 swimmers broke 24 seconds in that last heat there. Saginaw Heritage freshman Tyler Hannes being one of them. Congratulations. That's a nice. Will we see our first 22-second 53 from this heat? I'm saying yes.
.2249 for the D2, which is the majority of our teams here today.
24-49.
Here we go.
The turn is so important. Look at up there in lane 2 again.
Wow, this is close.
Colin Allward, but could be anywhere. I got to see the finish. Who is it going to be? Look like lane 3. Wilson Borello from Heritage.
Heritage High School sophomore Wilson Borello.
Wilson Borello,
with a 22.65.
22.77 from lane 5. Mark Van Heel for Dow High. Another nice time there. So 2 swimmers in the 22s in that heat. Mark Van Heel, senior.
22.49 was the D2 cut on that one.
Currently leading is Wilson Borello from Heritage with a 22.65. So not quite the state cut he was looking for yet.
But so close.
Very nice.
Wow.
Swim. Right now he's got the lead going in. Oh, well, that was Jacob Hyde from Midland. I'm sorry. Was I looking at the wrong heat? Yeah, I announced Mark Van Heel as that lane 5 swimmer. It was actually Jacob Hyde from Midland. I apologize for that. So looking like that was heat 2, right?
That was our final heat.
Oh, that was our final heat. That was our final heat. Okay, great.
Of the 50.
Congratulations to our champion.
All right, we are about to have
Borello.
the 200 individual medley awards, and then there's going to be a break.
All right.
So we'll be getting the medley awards first.
That's right. That's right. The medley
200 IM awards.
The IM
in just
individual
a moment.
medley
And I do not have the scores on those yet. We are still pending results.
Well, I've
So
got them
to
here. If
listen
you would like to
closely.
see. All right. Looks like the top 8 places are going to be announced before our break here, I think. I don't see any swimmers down there. Might be a scheduling difference here coming up, but while we have a break, before we hopefully see those awards, you can watch the replays of this boys Saginaw Valley League swimming finals on the MCTV network. MCTV channels can be found on Charter Spectrum channels 188 to 191 in Midland and channel 99 and AT&T's UVerse. This meet is also live streaming on MCTV's Network Community Voices YouTube channel, on Roku and Apple TV in beautiful high def. Check out MCTV's website at the CityofMidlandMI.gov/MCTV to watch this program live or on demand. Follow us on Facebook to learn more about community media in Midland.
And then hopefully I'll have these awards here in just a second. They were supposed to be right now.
I see some...
the 200 individual Medley awards.
Maybe they're going to do those after the break. I'm not sure. It's looking like the pool is open.
Unless they're
for
just trying to get them ready.
So the pool has been open for warm-ups, and let's see if I see the champion Louis Sun down there on the deck, or he's down here. So my guess is that he's coming up into the stands. They're not doing awards. He's getting into the pool. So I'm guessing they're going to do the awards for the 200 IM after.
Then I guess we will take a break here. Yep. So we're going to toss it to the break, and when we come back, hopefully we'll see those awards for the 200 individual medley as well as the 50 freestyle.
Okay.
We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Well, I think the major benefit for, besides entertainment value, because we've got a lot of different kinds of entertainment people can do, and it's very creative, I think the main thing is for nonprofit organizations to get the word out about services that they offer to the community, and things that they do for their clients and in different ways. And I've done several different shows in that vein. I did a Big Brothers Big Sisters show. I did a Recycle This about recycling when we got curbside recycling started in Michigan, in Midland. So there are many different facets, I think, of information and that you can get out to the public, and that's a big help to the community.
Your local public access facility gives you the opportunity to engage your community with your own television show. The content on our Community Voices channel ranges from talk shows, variety hours, and nonprofit informational specials. With the power of video continuing to gain steam, there's no better facility to produce your own content. Check out the City of Midland website or give us a call for more information. The sooner you do, the sooner you can make your own show.
Well, MCTV has benefited the Midland community because there are a lot of things going on in this town, and a lot of positive things, a lot in entertainment. Where I work at Creative 360, We recently had a series about people who are 80 years old and older and the positive contributions they've made to our community. And while I was filming them, watching these presenters discuss their lives, I learned a lot, and I know the community did too when they saw it on MCTV, and it enhanced our community just to learn the history of how things came about in this town.
Looking for a new hobby? How would you like to create your own television show? Call Midland Community Television at 837-3474 to sign up for our next orientation studio workshop. You will learn how to use a studio camera, learn how to edit on a computer, or even be the host of your very own TV show. Don't wait, sign up today. Call MCTV at 837-3474 to sign up. Midland Community Television, your community voice.
Well, I can only imagine the benefit to the community is through what you hear on the streets as far as did you see, or there was information that I didn't know about. It would be Midland County Cancer Services, or the police department, or city hall meetings, commission meetings, and so it's the news of the community on television. Midland only has one television station. MCTV is the station for Midland.
Looking for a new adventure? How about an opportunity to volunteer in the community? Then come down to MCTV, Midland Community Television. You can learn how to use a studio camera, run equipment in the control room, or be the host of your own TV show. Call MCTV at 837-3474 to find out how you can become a volunteer producer or access user.
I don't recall the exact details of getting involved, but I know that it was, I had an interest in television. I had an interest in producing programs, and Midland Community Television was a perfect outlet for that, and has been for the last 30 years, a way for somebody to become involved with the production of television programs and saying what you want to say, showing what you want to show, with very few limits on it, and then having that actually be produced and sent out to the community at large.
Your local public access facility gives you the opportunity to engage your community with your own television show. The content on our Community Voices channel ranges from talk shows, variety hours, and nonprofit informational specials. With the power of video continuing to gain steam, there's no better facility to produce your own content. Check out the City of Midland website or give us a call for more information. The sooner you do, the sooner you can make your own show.
MCTV gives you a chance to expand your horizons in terms of what you can express. that the rest of the community can benefit from witnessing it, and it gives you a chance to enrich others through your enrichment. I think that's really important. Whether you're an artist, whether you're a musician, whether you have a passion for political ideas or spiritual ideas, MCTV gives a voice to that, an opportunity for your voice to be heard.
Well, I think the major benefit for, besides entertainment value, because we've got a lot of different kinds of entertainment people can do, and it's very creative, I think the main thing is for nonprofit organizations to get the word out about services that they offer to the community, and things that they do for their clients and in different ways. And I've done several different shows in that vein. I did a Big Brothers Big Sisters show. I did a Recycle This about recycling when we got curbside recycling started in Michigan, in Midland. So there are many different facets, I think, of information and that you can get out to the public, and that's a big help to the community.
Your local public access facility gives you the opportunity to engage your community with your own television show. The content on our Community Voices channel ranges from talk shows, variety hours, and nonprofit informational specials. With the power of video continuing to gain steam, there's no better facility to produce your own content. Check out the City of Midland website or give us a call for more information. The sooner you do, the sooner you can make your own show.
All right, welcome back to the 2021 Saginaw Valley League Swim and Dive Championship. We are about to do the awards.
That's right.
For the 200 IM and the 50-yard freestyle.
That's right. So you remember from the 200 freestyle awards there, when we gave out those awards, that race was kind of reminded me of Seabiscuit versus War Admiral there. But these races that we're about to give out the awards for are very, very close.
Okay, so from 8th place is Lawrence Millward from Midland High. In 7th place from Bay City Western, Alexander Clark. In 6th place is from Grand Blanc, Bryce Burkmeyer. In 5th place, as they just announced, William Hartman. In 4th place from Dow High, Nick Courier. In 3rd place from Grand Blanc is Carson Powers.
All right, there's Carson.
He's a junior. In 2nd place from Heritage High School, another junior, Andrew Blackey. So we got to look out for these two guys next year.
Yeah, that was a fun race to watch.
That was a good race to watch. These are the 200-yard individual medley awards. And in 1st place, as the SBL champion from Dow High, Louis Sun, who also dropped 5 seconds in that race. Wow.
Very nice race, Louis, and another state cut for Louis.
We'll need to watch out for Andrew there from Heritage and Carson from Grand Blanc. They were right behind him with those times.
All right.
Taken as juniors.
Here we go. Now the 50 freestyle awards.
50 freestyle awards should be coming up here.
Yeah, switching right over to them. That was a fantastic race as well.
That was
the
a great
50
race.
Free was so
It's the
close.
top 8 for 50 freestyle. Oh, there's the Bobcat guy with his hat on. If you can see that.
Yes,
It's
I
always
love that.
fun.
I love that.
Nice hat that they have. They're
Our
representing their
Saginaw
Bobcats.
Valley League champion in the 50 free ended up being
Okay,
that,
here we
Wilson
go with our
Borello.
50-yard freestyle awards. In 8th place, Tyler Hammis from Saginaw Heritage. I thought they started to announce them. Maybe they did not. We've got Evan Trotter right down there and Aaron Brown doing our announcing on the pool deck.
Yeah, they're standing right by the trophies that are ready to be given out to the eventual Saginaw Valley League champion here today. Will it be another one for Dow High School, or will the Grand Blanc Bobcats,
Will
or
they
Bay
take
City
it back?
Central, or Midland High,
Or Heritage
Chemics,
High School?
or Bay City Western Warriors, or Flint Powers Catholic, or Davison Cardinals, or Little Pier Lightning? Which one of those will take the title home? Still a lot of swimming
A lot
left.
of swimming left.
And,
Lots of stuff. Lots
as-
of things can happen.
Oh,
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
50-yard freestyle. 8th place, Tyler Hammis from Saginaw Heritage. He is a freshman. In 7th place, from Dow High, Nathan Velez, also a freshman.
Only 2 swimmers broke 23 seconds.
In 6th place, from Dow High, Nathan Witt. He is a senior. In 5th place, from Grand Blanc, Sam Rensberger. He is a senior. In 4th place, from Grand Blanc, Liam Mackey. He is also a senior. He dropped some time there. Good for him. In 3rd place, from Grand Blanc as well, Colin Allward. He is a junior. He'll be one to look out for coming on the heels for next year. In 2nd place, from Dow High School, Mark Van Heel. He is a junior. Also dropped some time.
Mark's a senior.
And from Saginaw Heritage, the SVL 2021 50 freestyle champion is Saginaw Heritage sophomore Wilson Borello.
Wow.
Holding up that hawk.
I
That's
love
always.
that. I
They've
love
got
that.
their hawk. Bobcats have their hat. You
Yep.
know which team they are. That is for sure.
Lots of team spirit there. Congratulations, Wilson Borello, 22.65. 0.12 of a second faster than Dow High School's Mark Van Heel, coming in at 22.77. So some really fast times are in the pool today. I think that the boys are tapered up and suited up and ready for the rest of the meet. Up next is the 100-yard butterfly.
Event 6. And typically we would have event 5, which is diving. But that was, of course, on Thursday. We did mention all the diving scores, so hopefully everyone heard that.
Yep,
And now here we go with the event 6. We will have 3 heats of this in heat 1. In lane 1 from Lapeer, we have Jackson Sepperly. In lane 2 from Saginaw High, Garrison Adder. In lane 3 from Grand Blanc, Ashwin Desai. In lane 4 from Bay City Western, Owen Baker. In lane 5 from Bay City Central, Derek Taylor. And in lane 6 from Davison, William Hartman.
All right, my opinion is that the 100-yard butterfly is the prettiest stroke and the prettiest race. When swam correctly, it takes immense strength and coordination to swim this event well. It's really a stroke of power and beauty. Let's get ready for the start.
This is one of those that you watch Michael Phelps in the Olympics swim and you think, wow. Okay, here we go. This is 100, so it's 2 laps, 4 lengths. Here
And
they
they're off.
go. All right.
We've got, looks like up there in lane 3.
Oh, you know we've got
Ashwin Desai for Grand Blanc.
William Hartman over there with that bright
up there,
pink
way
cap
up there
on.
at the top.
Lane 6.
Jackson Sepperly there with a nice start up in lane 1. I'm sorry, that's lane 6. Lane 6, Will Hartman for Davison.
Yep.
Coming out to the
He's got
lead.
that bright pink cap
Yeah,
on, so
bright
he's
pink
easy to
cap
find.
for Davison there. Looks like Will Hartman setting the pace here in this heat.
Oh, he is definitely setting the pace. He is out there.
Yeah, making the turn for his final 25.
Yes.
He is
Excellent job.
well out in front.
He really sprung out.
Going to be close. For
Way
the
ahead of the
third
pack.
place.
Wow.
With looks like Ashwin Desai for Grand Blanc, but an easy heat win up there in lane 6 for
Wow.
the Beard. Jackson Seeperly. Nicely done. And here comes the Grand Blanc's Ashwin Desai for second, followed by, looks
He had a
like
57.05. Will Hartman from
third.
Davison
Nicely done.
in lane 6.
That was a good race.
He actually
wow.
cut some time there, too,
Wow.
like 3 seconds.
I would imagine.
Wow.
That was Jackson, where'd you come from? Nice swim. Look at that. All by himself down there. Up there in the top of the screen. But very close finish for second and third place. 57.5. Holy moly. Look at that time. If
Yep,
that time
it was
is correct, he cut over 11 seconds from his entry time. That is amazing. That might be one of the times to beat in the final heat. 57. 102. Oh, he has a 1 minute. Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong. He's in lane 6. That's right. 1 minute and 17 seconds. So he cut
3 seconds.
3 seconds. All right. So thanks for correcting me on that. So here we go for heat 2.
Heat 2, we have in lane 1, Tong Sing Woo from Bay City Central. He is a junior. In lane 2, from Dow High, junior Amar Dingra. In lane 3, from Dow High, junior Sarab Dingra. In lane 4, from Dow High, freshman Noah Beist. In lane 5, from Bay City Western, Alexander Clark. And in lane 6, from Midland High School, junior Jacob Hyde. All right, here they go.
Mm-hmm. All right, the butterfly, when swam well, as we saw in the last heat, can be swam just as fast as the freestylers. It's sprinting just due to the power of that kick. They hold their feet together and get that strong leg kick. Coming into the 50 here, looks like the bottom of the screen to watch. A couple of swimmers, Amar Dingra and Tong Sing Woo. Look at that, here we go.
At the top of your screen there is Midland High's Jacob Hyde. He was in lane 6 at the top of your screen.
Gonna be a nice finish there. All 5 swimmers here, anyone could win.
This is
including
close.
Jacob
Wow.
if he turns it on, but this is gonna be a very close finish. Let's just watch and see.
Oh, here we come in. Here we come.
Looking like lane 4. Noah Beist.
Noah Beist.
59.
He's a freshman. Wow, he broke his time too. Came in with a 1 minute .80. All right.
59.9 the winner
This
of that
is
heat.
now coming up the final. This is the final heat of the butterfly, 100-yard butterfly. In lane 1 from Midland High, junior Brendan Granzo. In lane 2 from Dow High, sophomore Thomas Bacigalupo. In lane 3 from Grand Blanc, senior Nico Blaren. In lane 4 from Grand Blanc, sophomore Bryce Berkmeyer. In lane 5 from Powers Catholic, Will Gross. And in lane 6 from Grand Blanc, Jonathan Carlson.
All right, Will Hartman, the junior from Davison, still holding court with a 57 from that first heat. And let's see if peak time can hold up in this heat as we are swimming the final heat.
Of the 100-yard butterfly. Here we go. Everyone's quiet for it because it's a pretty big race here. Okay, here we go.
Right.
Here we go.
It's you can see that kick there from these swimmers. It's appropriately named a dolphin kick in the butterfly because of the similarities to a dolphin.
To a
Looks
dolphin.
Like lane
Absolutely.
3 out to an early lead. That's
Nico Valerian from Grand Blanc.
Yeah. senior from Grand Blanc, looking out to an early lead. Looks like another.
At the top of your screen is Jonathan Carlson from Grand Blanc, just to give you some idea here. And at the bottom of your screen from Midland High is Brendan Gronzo.
His teammate Bryce Birchmeyer is neck and neck.
Yes, he is.
Two
Wow,
Grand
that
Blanc
is close.
swimmers in this
right
one.
in the middle, right next to each other, practically. Nice.
There it is. Here's the finish.
All right, who's it going to be?
Looking like the Dow High trying to sneak in there. Thomas Bacigalupo, can he do it? Thomas Bacigalupo, Grand Blanc taking first. Bacigalupo coming in second in that heat.
And
Nice.
third place was lane 4, that Bryce Birchmeyer from
Bryce
Grand Blanc.
Birchmeyer. So Grand Blanc taking
Grand Blanc
first
did a
and
great
third
job.
in that heat, and
Nicely done.
nice swim for Thomas. All right, so
All right, we are moving right on to the 100 free before there are some awards. So they are going to move on.
Nico Valorin there, going to be the champion in the Saginaw Valley for this year for the 100-yard butterfly with a time
54:32.
of
Wow.
32. That's a nice
time.
there. So congratulations to Nico. All right, looks like we're ready for some
We are not doing, nope,
No
not awards.
awards.
They are not doing awards yet.
Going
They're
right
waiting.
into the 100 free.
Yep, 100 freestyle.
All right, as soon as those swimmers swim down and exit the pool at the shallow end, we will be on to the 100-yard freestyle, where there are
three heats
of the 100 free.
Heats, yep.
All right, so this is
So, okay, heat 1 of 3. In lane 1 from Dow High, we have Harry Schuster. In lane 2 from Dow High, Matthew Wright. In lane 3 from Bay City Western, Reed Courier. In lane 4 from Saginaw Heritage, Tyler Hammis. In lane 5 from Grand Blanc, Ethan Neerink. And in lane 6 from Heritage High School, Chris Alexander.
all right.
And they're off. This is also a sprint. This is a sprint.
All-out sprint. 4 links. No distance training needed for this race.
Nope.
It's just, I'm going to swim as fast as I can going out in the first 50 yards and then try and maintain that speed
Again.
for the next 50. So it's a fast race. Don't look away from your screens for 1 second. Looking like at the turn, it's going to be lane 4. That's Tyler Hammis.
From Saginaw Heritage. He's a freshman.
Early lead
Nicely
came
done.
in with the 25-35. He's got some company, though, up there.
At the top
way
of your
up the top
screen,
of the
yeah, Chris
screen.
Alexander
Lane
from
6.
Heritage.
Yeah, a couple of Heritage swimmers looking good in this race. Who's it going to be in the finish? This is going to be exciting. We got
lane 2.
out of lane 2.
That's Matthew Wright from Dow High.
Looks like up
Oh,
top.
there
though,
we
lane
go.
6,
That's top. Yes.
Alexander.
Chris Alexander from Heritage High School taking the
Taking that
first
heat.
place in that heat. Nicely done.
Yeah, a time of looks like 54.
Oh, 54. He cut 2 seconds. Oh, just about 2 seconds.
Yeah, second
Wow.
place went down here, way down at the bottom in lane 2, 54:33.
And you know, in the
that
swimming
was
world, 1 second is huge.
Matthew Wright. from
Not
Dow
to
High.
mention the tenths of a second or a hundredths of a second. But boy, oh boy, when you can cut full seconds, that's huge.
That is huge. But again, you know, these swimmers are just starting to hit their taper stride as they actually swim less in order to get faster at the end of the season. But with this shortened season, they really had to time things just right to be peaking today at the Saginaw Valley and hopefully getting that time to make the state cut. So the starts and turns are vitally important in these sprint races. So let's get ready for heat 2
so we've got
of 3.
heat 2 of 3. Here they go. I will announce them in just a moment as soon as they get started here. Okay, here we go. In lane 1 from Dow High, Nathan Witt. In lane 2 from Bay City Central, Sean Balaki. In lane 3, Dow High, Mark Van Heel. In lane 4 from Grand Blanc, Camden Courtwright. In lane 5 from Grand Blanc, Nolan Kildee. And in lane 6 from Dow High, Ryan Christensen.
All right, so looking like lane 3 right now with the lead, Mark Van Heel coming out to an early lead, but he's got some company on his, right on top of him is Camden Courtwright there from Grand Blanc, and right below him is Sean Walkowiak from Bay City Central. looking like
that second place right now is the
Mark
line of
Van
4.
Heel
It's looking like.
going to coast to a victory in this heat. Looking good there with a time of 50.47. And then
wow.
Right up there, Camden
Shaved
Courtright.
more than 2 seconds
Coming
off
in
his
second,
entry time.
and Sean Wapoviak coming in third.
There's your finish again with Mark Van Heel from Dow High.
Well, 50 seconds. That's a nice.
That was nice.
The state cut 49.49, so very close with a 50.07.
And Camden Courtright taking that second place right behind him, along with Sean Walkowiak from Bay City Central.
All right, so now the final heat. This is the last heat
of the 100-yard freestyle.
Will we see someone go sub 50 seconds in this event? My guess is yes.
In lane 1, we have Colin. I'll wait till they get. Yeah, Colin Alwood. In lane 2 from Grand Blanc, Sam Rensberger. In lane 3 from Dow High, Brendan Ladwin. Lane 4 from Heritage, Wilson Borello. Lane 5 from Heritage, Nick Taylor. Lane 6 from Grand Blanc, Liam Mackey.
All
okay,
right,
here we go.
This is the sprint
this
that we've
is the
been
sprint.
waiting for.
Yes.
They are off.
Okay.
Those underwaters are so important in these turns, especially in these sprints. And looking like Brendan Ladwin with a bit of a lead. But
and
right
Colin
above
Alward, though, Grand Blanc in lane 1 there, right there with them.
And right above Brendan in lane 4 is Wilson
Borello.
Saginaw Heritage. So,
who took the 50 free.
Yeah, right. Up there looks like lane 6, Liam Mackey. Also,
all right, here we go.
This is the finish. Looking like Brendan, followed by Wilson, and up top, Liam. So nicely done. 1, 2, 3, a couple of times under 49 there, 49.12. That's a state cut for Brendan Ranger. And he will be our Saginaw Valley League champion from Dow High School. Congratulations.
Take a little cool down, and I do know that after this we are going to have those butterfly awards in just a moment.
Right.
The 100 butterfly.
Oh, nice swims there for that final heat there. Is any of those times this could win it any year, but nicely done to Brendan, and a very good race also swam by Wilson and Liam. All right, so as we get ready for the Butterfly Awards, I'm going to take this opportunity to remind you that if you like watching your favorite high school events on MCTV, stay tuned this season for more live games and events on the MCTV network. Check out our website, YouTube, or Roku, and Apple TV to watch many programs on demand. Follow our Facebook page for upcoming sports and other community events right on the MCTV network. All right, just in case you're just joining us or have forgotten, my name is Dave Erlob. I'm joined here by my lovely wife and co-host and professional broadcaster,
Renee Erlob.
Central
It
Michigan
is a
University.
pleasure to be next to you once again for one of these events. We got to do the girls' event in the fall, and, thank goodness they liked us. Got to do this again.
Yeah.
It's a joy.
This is fun.
Yes. Okay, here we go.
There's the awards.
All right, these are the Butterfly Awards, and I'm bringing them up right now as fast as I can on my Meet Mobile, which is not going fast enough for me. Okay, 8th place, Noah Bice from Dow High. 7th place was Brendan Gronzo from Midland High. 6th place, Jonathan Carlson from Grand Blanc. 5th place from Powers Catholic, Will Gross.
Yeah, there he is there.
All right. 4th place from Davison, William Hartman. He dropped 3 seconds, just more than 3 seconds. That was really great. In 3rd place, Bryce Bertmeyer from Grand Blanc. In 2nd place from Dow High, Thomas Bacicalupo.
Good swim, Thomas. Good swim.
And your 2021 100-yard butterfly champion for the SVL, Nico Valerin from Grand Blanc. He is a senior. What a way to end your season as a senior.
Yeah.
I mean, he might be in the States too, but I'm just saying for the SVL.
Yep, walking away as
the regular
SVL
season
champion from Grand Blanc.
Nicely done.
Nico's had a good meet tonight. I've been watching him swim some other events. He's having a good senior meet, so congratulations.
All right, we are coming upon a very long race known as the 500 freestyle.
Well, there are 3 heats of the 500-yard freestyle, and so this is 40 lengths of the pool. 40. This is the longest race that there is. 20 lengths of the pool, 40 laps. So you'll see a counter that people have down at the shallow end of the pool to be able to count for the swimmer, because in this long of a race, you tend to lose track. It's the closest to the distance race that we have.
And Dave, I know this was your race back in high school.
Well, that was a long time ago, but yes, I did. I did swim the 500 and the 200, the distance events in high school, but for Alpena High School, my senior year.
Oh,
we
yeah, a
went
little shout out to
16-0.
Alpena High School
That's
there.
Coach Vicky, thank you. And we can forget Coach Mesa as well, so thank you for those coaches.
Okay, here we go. Heat 1 of 3. And I'll wait till they get started so we can see who our swimmers are. Okay. All right, so at the bottom of your screen in lane 1 from Saginaw Heritage, we have Daniel Vela. In lane 2 from Bay City Central, we have Tommy Velarde. In lane 3 from Grand Blanc, we have Samuel Ardanowski. In lane 4 from Midland High, we have Ben Frame. In lane 5 from Heritage, we have Anderson Lee. And in lane 6 from Grand Blanc, we have Ryan Anderson.
All right, so there we are. It's got a Midland swimmer in this one here, lane 4.
Ben Frame. He is a junior. Midland High and Dow High had their dual meet just last week, senior night. What a great night. Yeah. What a great night. All the kids cheering each other on. It was wonderful to see from both teams. It's always fun. It's always a fun, good meet to watch.
That's right.
Watch all those kids.
We're just happy to be actually swimming.
Yes, we are.
For a while there, it didn't look like that was going to happen, but now that here we are, this is a distance race. Now, high school doesn't have, like a college would have an 800 or even the 1650, or some programs actually swim the mile swim as a competitive event. But this is the longest event in high school swimming. It's some strategy here. It requires a lot of thinking, right, throughout the entire event. I remember when I was swimming the 500, you would try and chunk it up into 100-yard intervals, right? So you're trying to chunk that down and make it a race within the race, and just keep the guy in front of you, stay on his heels and try and make a push for the end. See who has the most stamina. So these boys here that are swimming this race, right up there in lane 5 right now, and the lead is Tommy from Bay City Central.
Well, and something that you'll notice too, typically in those distance, especially in the 500, you'll notice their arms, the technique is a little bit different than in the 50 or the 100 free. They're usually a little bit bent on their freestyle versus in the 50 and 100 where they have a little bit more of like a windmill, where their arms are just going around. So this one is a little bit different technique because it takes a lot more time. We might want to mention who our coaches are here today. From Dow High School, we have Claire Fries and Ricky Knopf. From Midland High School, we have Nick Pellegrino. From Powers Catholic, Chase Harvey. From Grand Blanc, we have Emily Overmeyer and Julian Russell. From Bay City Western, we have Lisa Manuel, and she has been coaching swim for a long time. What a great lady.
Love her.
Bay City Central, we have Dave Staudacher. And from Davison, Marty Kutermos, and Lapeer, Linda Wagner. And Heritage has Tyler Miller, who's also been coaching, at least since we've been in the swim programs. We've seen Tyler Miller coaching Heritage.
All right, so up there in lane 5, making that turn right now is Anderson Lee from Saginaw Heritage. And down at the bottom of your screen in lanes 1 and 2, you've got Daniel Vela from Saginaw Heritage, and then Tommy Faldero from Bay City Central. So it's kind of a three-person race for this heat right now as we head into the center part of the race. The counters are about to drop down to number 13. And so this is the 13th lap of the pool.
Yes. The 13th lap.
Now you'll hear sometimes they use a bell or sometimes they use a horn. On the last 50, when the swimmer is approaching, the lead swimmer will get a horn or a bell. This is neck and neck between our swimmers, Anderson, Lee, and Tommy.
Well, in this race, too, being as long as it is, it can really change as the race goes on. I mean, sometimes you'll see, you know, the guy taking second or even first place who came from a little bit behind because he's on that last half where he's really picked up his pace.
Yeah.
So it depends on how much gas you're keeping in the tank at the end there.
Well, we just turned 15 laps of the pool here. It's going to come down to the last 100. And looking like Tommy from Bay City Central is starting to make a statement there. And let's see, coasting into that wall there, but let's see if he can hang on to the last 100 and make sure that he can win this heat. From the Heritage swimmer up top, Anderson Lee.
I believe it's going to be a bell. I see the ref getting close over there.
Yeah,
with his
75
bell.
yards to go. Coaches cheering him on there as they get ready to make a strong finish, trying to make sure that their swimmer swims their best race.
There's your bell. That hopefully, you know, gives that little bit more of a kick that, hey, you're about done, so pull out what you got.
Yep. Division 2 time for state cut is 5 minutes and 1 second.
And yes, and Bay City Central is Division 2. They're the Wolves.
Tommy is having a nice race here.
Yes, he is.
He's going to cut a lot of time. His entry time was 5:52, but he's going to come in way below that here in lane 2. Your heat winner is going to be Tommy Faldero.
And there we go,
City Central.
finishing with his time of 5:39.78.
Wow, here comes Anderson Lee up in lane 5, just touching in. 5:49.24, and then lane 1, Daniel Vela from Heritage coming in third. So he's excited. That was a nice swim, Tommy. That always feels good to have a lifetime vest.
Yes, yes. He cut quite a bit of time. That was great. Nicely done.
Good swim. All right, on to the next.
All right, they're swimming down, and I'll tell you what, the swim down after the 500, one of the most important. I mean, they're all important. This one, they definitely need it. They just got done swimming that 5, you know, a lot.
Oh, yeah.
So they really need that swim down. There's Tommy. Oh, you just saw a little glimpse of Tommy there.
All right,
Your
so
winner.
got a couple of swimmers for Midland in this next heat there. One from Midland High and one from Dow High, as well as one from Western, a couple from Grand Blanc, and then rounding out this heat would be lane 5, Saginaw Heritage.
This is heat 2 of 3 of the 500-yard freestyle. So in lane 1, and it looks like they're not, sometimes, you know, when they've got to wait, it does not help the mind.
Yeah, it looks
And
like the
they're
pool is
waiting.
finally clear. The ref will be blowing the whistle here very shortly, and we'll be on to our next.
Okay, here we go. There's your whistle. Okay, here we go. Okay, heat 2 of 3 in lane 1 from Bay City Western. We have senior Brady Cook Champagne. In lane 2 from Grand Blanc, senior Jonathan Carlson. In lane 3 from Midland High, senior Nathan Strebel. We just had our senior night too, so we got to honor Nathan. I could probably find a little bit of information about him and share that. We have from Dow High in lane 4, sophomore Lucas Callahan. In lane 5, Micah Fleming from Saginaw Heritage. He's a junior. And in lane 6, and that's going to be at the top of your screen, from Grand Blanc, Keegan Compton. He is a junior.
All right, so the seniors are at the bottom of your screen. And let's see if they can hold court. Now, the amount of lengths that they needed to train for this event, the miles and miles of practice and swimming. And I remember some of those practices where you would swim 500 and then take a 30-second break and then swim another 500 and take a minute break. And it was just laugh after length after just, you know, you have to have some type of cadence in your head or thinking about something. That little black line on the bottom of the pool will always bring you home. It really gives you something to focus on, and it's a long race. It takes a lot of mental toughness as well as physical endurance to do well in the 500. So right now, you see coming in, it's very close. Anybody's ball game, swim.
That's lane 3, Nathan Strebel from Midland High. He likes distance. According to his from senior night, he says his favorite event is the 200 freestyle. So not surprised that he's in the 500. Favorite swim memory for him is powering through long distance sets with all of his teammates. So that's exciting to know that he has worked hard to get to this 500 free and do well. His advice to the underclassmen of Midland High School: know why you're on this team. If you're here to have fun and mess around with your friends, that's fine, but don't be surprised when you don't drop time. If you're here to work hard and get stronger, then commit to it and give every practice your all. Great advice.
Very
Definitely.
good advice.
You practice hard in that pool, you will perform well in competitions.
Well, right now our leader in lane 5 from Saginaw Heritage, leader in this heat, is Micah Fleming. But it's very close. It looks like we've got Nathan Strebel making a little bit of a push here, but he's also flanked very closely by Jonathan Carlson from Grand Blanc right below him. So very close between those middle swimmers. Lucas Callahan also showing up in there in the Dow High gold cap. So I'm saying that the winner of this eventual heat will come from hopefully possibly one of those 4 that you're seeing on your screen right there making the turn. They just dropped the 11, which means we're just past the halfway point of this race, and we've got 4 swimmers with a chance to win. What an exciting heat.
This is a lot. And you know, this one can get very exciting, especially toward the end when you see someone who's been a little bit behind and they start picking that pace up.
Yep.
Because we've seen that a few times too, where they just put it all at that end and then they're suddenly swimming like a sprint, it seems like.
Yeah,
and that's when everyone's cheering them on. That's exciting.
As a swimmer, it's a little bit of an insider knowledge there. You're looking for that reverse split, right? So your last 100, you want to be faster than your 4th 100, if that makes sense. So it's called a reverse split, where you finish stronger than you perhaps were in the middle of the race. But this time here, it's looking like we're starting to make a move here. This is where the strategy comes in. They're getting ready to drop. Looks like the 15 right now. So could be. Looks like Lucas Callahan there making a little bit of a move here on the Micah Fleming there from Heritage above him, and right below him is Nathan Strebel from Midland. So those 3 are still hanging in there.
Leading the pack. And it's nice too, a lot of times you'll see swimmers pace with someone next to them, especially in these distance races. At least for a while.
The last 100 of this heat, and looking like Lucas Callahan trying to extend the lead with the last 75, but right there above him, again, not going away, is Micah Fleming from Heritage.
Right on his tail. And then you've got Nathan Strebel on the other
Right
side.
there, Midland High's Nathan Strebel. So
there's the bell.
there's the bell for Lucas.
How much gas is left here? Lucas is a sophomore. And then you've got Micah Fleming, who is a junior, and Nathan, who's a senior. And they are about to finish this race off.
And it's looking like it's going to be Lucas really finishing strong.
Very strong finish.
Getting some encouragement from his coaches and teammates to keep those legs kicking. And congratulations, heat winner from Midland Dow, Lucas Callahan.
Lucas Callahan with a 5 minutes.
5:36.
5:36.
Nice time. Drops about 6 seconds there. And coming in second place in lane 5 was Micah Fleming. And then Nathan Strebel for Midland coming in third.
Taking third place.
From lane 3. So nice job. Our heat winner.
Here's your
Lucas
replay there.
Callahan.
Lucas Callahan
There's Lucas.
touching in.
Here comes Micah at the top of your screen. And
Oh, here's the music.
All
It's
right,
the
cue
finals
music.
of the 500 freestyle race. Here we go. Okay, heat 3. Final heat of the 500-yard freestyle in lane 1 from Bay City Central. Chalmer Young in lane 2 from Dow High. Tyler Bacigalupo in lane 3 from Grand Blanc. Ethan Wachowski in lane 4 from Grand Blanc. Carson Powers in lane 5 from Grand Blanc. Zach McDonald, and in lane 6 from Dow High, Alex Yeakel. So this is, Grand Blanc is dominating this pool right now with 3 swimmers, and we've got Dow High and Bay City Central. So let's see how this goes. Here we go. And once again, you'll notice, if anyone's noticing their suits they're wearing today, tech suits, most of the kids, most of the swimmers.
Yep. So Ethan in lane 3 there is, he's in the yellow suit there with the pink cap. He's one to watch. We got a chance here to see a swimmer break 5 minutes. His entry time is 5 minutes and 2 seconds. 2
seconds, yep.
So we've got a chance here if Ethan Wachowski can do drop a little bit of time. We could have a Saginaw Valley champion from Grand Blanc who swam.
Depending on where he goes too, the Grand Blanc is a Division One entry time for states 4:54.99.
Yeah.
So we could see a state time come out of this, depending on how it goes. His entry time is good, so.
Division 2 is 5:01, so could see that maybe happen as well, but that would take some really good swimming. But looking like lane 2, Tyler Bacigalupo hanging in there with Ethan there, pacing him. That first 100 came in at 56 from Ethan. Nice time on the first 100, but look at Tyler. Tyler's hanging in there for Dow High, wanting to see what he can do, given that Ethan everything he has. So let's see if they can keep up that pace. All right, and up at the top of the screen there, just making the turn in lane 4, you've got Carson Powers, also from Grand Blanc. And down there in lane 1 was Chalmer Young from Bay City Central and Alex Yeakel from
in lane 6 at the top there.
So,
and quite often too, I've noticed over the years that the swimmer doing the counting oftentimes sticks with their team. They stick together and count for each other over time. Or not necessarily each other, but it's the same counter usually with the swimmer for a few years. Yep,
you get comfortable with your counter there, and the counter can also give you some information, right? Whether they swing the lap count back and forth,
that
or
might
whether
be
they
one thing,
bring
right?
it up and down really fast. There's ways to communicate with your swimmer by using that sign language, if you will. But here in this race, you've got Ethan Wachowski here from Grand Blanc setting a pace, but right hanging with him is Tyler Bacigalupo, and their entry times were quite 14 seconds or so apart. And I want to see what Tyler has left in the tank here, because he is coming out extremely fast.
And Tyler is a freshman. I mean, this could be amazing.
He's sophomore.
Or Ethan. I meant to say Ethan. Ethan.
Ethan's a freshman.
Ethan,
for
who
Grand
came
Blanc.
out fast. Yes.
We'll be watching him for another 3 Valley championships here. He's got a chance to take the first one as a freshman, right, and complete the slam. He is
maybe even get a state time. We'll see what happens
big
here.
lead. This is coming into lap 13. The swimmers are getting their 13 right now. And it looks like Tyler hanging on to second, but right above Ethan for Grand Blanc is Carson Powers, right there with Tyler as well. So Good, strong race. Look at these swimmers, so fast at midpoint and plus of the race here. We're easing into lap 15 here.
We're getting down there. We're getting
this
down
is
to
coming
the
into the
last
last 100. Tyler Botchgalupo looking great, as well as Ethan Wachowski from Grand Blanc. So here we go. It's going to be anybody's race here. Tyler still staying in the screen. He's giving him everything he can into the last 100. Here we go. Let's see what's going to happen here. Can Tyler catch Ethan?
Ethan is very strong. He is staying ahead of that pack by quite a bit.
Ethan's 75 yards left to go, as does Tyler.
Here comes the bell. Here comes the bell. All right, here we go.
Oh, as well
what
as
will Ethan end with?
Ethan swimming. He's going to 4:35.48.
How close are we? 4:54.99 is the
That's
state
going
cut
to be
for
tough.
him.
That's going to be tough. But hey, we'll see. Anything can happen. But it doesn't look like a state cut today for Ethan, but a really nice swim, as he's going to be crowned the Saginaw Valley League champion in the 500-yard freestyle as a freshman from
Nice.
Grand Blanc. Going to have a very, very great career. Has a chance to bring home. There he is all by himself. But here comes Tyler Botchgalupo in lane 2 with a time finishing up to 5:11.96.
Oh, he got some time.
That was an amazing
quite a bit.
swim.
Quite a bit. And then in taking third place in lane 4, Carson Powers from Grand Blanc.
Yep. That was,
Grand Blanc taking first and third in that one. That will help with their points for sure.
Very strong in the 500, that Grand Blanc swim team.
Yes.
But great swims all the way around. Ethan, congratulations on your win with a 5:05.31. You are the Saginaw Valley League champion, getting some love there from him and Tyler, who swam a great race. And congratulations.
You see Ethan right there warming down, swimming back.
All right, after the 500, we have some awards.
So the 100 freestyle awards. Let me
Okay.
bring up our scores so we can check that out. 100 free. Here we go. We should be doing that any moment.
Oh, yeah, I remember that race. That was a very close race
Yes, it was.
between a couple of swimmers who broke 49 seconds. The only two to do that in the 100 freestyle.
Okay,
there.
here we go. 100-yard freestyle awards.
State cut was the winning time. As the swimmers gather for those awards and get ready for the next event, which is a relay.
Shout out to all those parent volunteers too. These swim meets do not run on their own, and parents stepping up, helping out with all kinds of jobs, which is great. That is a good way to give some time, be a part of the race, be part of the action.
That's
Claire
right.
Freeze is down there ready with the awards as soon as they are going to announce them, which should be any moment now. For the 100 freestyle.
All right. So while we have a second here, I'd like to remind people that they're excited to announce that the MCTV network is now streaming on Roku, Apple TV, and the live and on-demand links on their websites.
Okay, here we go with the awards. Let's listen for that 1 second here. 100-yard freestyle. 8th place, Colin Alward from Grand Blanc. In 7th place, Camden Courtwright from Grand Blanc. He dropped some time there. In 6th place, from Saginaw Heritage, Nick Taylor. Senior Nick Taylor. In 5th place, from Grand Blanc, Sam Rensberger. In 4th place, Liam Mackey from Grand Blanc, senior. In 3rd place, from Dow High, Mark Van Heel, senior.
Congratulations, Mark.
In 2nd place, from Saginaw Heritage, sophomore Wilson Borello. He's going to be one to look for in the future
Yeah,
here.
10th grade. Yeah, nice. Just a sophomore.
And then your 2021 SVL Boys Swimming Championship winner for the 100-yard freestyle, Brendan Ladwin from Dow High, senior, and he also dropped time for that.
Well,
Nicely done.
That was a state cut.
Yes, it was.
So congratulations to Brendan and Wilson and Mark and all of the rest of the swimmers in the valley there. It was a nice race to watch. Fun one to call as well. All right, so we're up now for a little bit of a relay.
We've got a relay.
We'll
These
drop a
get exciting.
relay.
These can be very, very crazy sometimes. As it's very spirited, that's the word. Very spirited. 200-yard freestyle relay, event 9.
Okay.
There will be 2 heats of this. And in heat 1, in lane 3, we're going to see Lapeer with Gavin Bolin, Connor Martin, Mason Suckow, and Jackson Saferly. In lane 4 from Powers Catholic, we're going to see Nick Wojciak, Nate Fisher, Avery McCarthy, and David Rabenkov. So lanes 3 and 4. So just 2 teams swimming this first heat of the 200-yard freestyle relay.
No.
50 of each leg here. So a sprint for each swimmer. This one is really speed. Speed in this one.
As you can see, we've got a swimmer starting from inside the pool. That is actually legal. It's okay to do that. So up there in lane 4, Nicholas starting from inside the pool. And we're off. And we got lane 3, Lapeer up to a bit of an early lead, but Powers hanging in there. I got to anticipate that this is going to be a close race between these two. These relay exchanges are so critical. The diver on the blocks can jump off as long as they don't hit the water before the swimmer touches the pad. It is a legal start.
It's a legal start.
So that timing and that exchange on the relays is crucial here.
That is something that they work on in practices. All these teams work on these in practices, that start.
That's right.
Very
Everyone
important. That's where you can make or break some time, really.
So it's a bit of an advantage here off of what they call a relay start, right? So when a swimmer is swimming into you, it's called a relay start versus a flat start, right? Which is done by the referee with the whistle or the announcer there. Must have swallowed some water on that leg there. Looked like lane 3, Lapeer swimmer might have gotten some water. Yeah. Maybe his goggles are fogged up. Something happened there, but up into the water for lane 4 for the Powers swimmer, David.
Here's our last bit here.
And this is going to be not as close as I had anticipated. It's looking like Lapeer is unfortunately going to come up short, and the Powers team up there in lane 4 is going to cruise into the victory. So congratulations for that heat win from lane 4.
From Powers Catholic. Nick Wojciak, Nate Fisher, Avery McCarthy, and David Rabenkov. Nicely done.
All right, on to the next heat, the final heat.
The final heat. Big race. Big race here, heat 2. And I'm going to go ahead and talk about some of the swimmers coming in the lanes here because there are a lot of them and it's a fast race.
Yipper.
So in lane 1 from Midland High School, Mitchell McMath, Owen Hacker, Aiden Porrett, and Nathan Strebel. In lane 2 from Dow High, Louis Sun, Tyler Bachikalupo, Mark Van Heel, and Brendan Ladwin. In lane 3 from Grand Blanc, Sam Rensberger, Bryce Berkmeyer, Colin Alward, and Liam Mackey. In lane 4 from Saginaw Heritage, Chris Alexander, Garrison Adder, Tyler Hammis, and Micah Fleming. In lane 5 from Bay City Western, we have Colby Gross, Alexander Clark, Braden Cook Champagne, and Reed Poirier. In lane 6 from Bay City Central, Devin Menard, Mason Day, Tong Sing Woo, and Tommy Flarendu.
Top 3 teams in this heat are all within a second of each other in lane 2, 3, and 4.
This
Dow,
is a critical
Grand
race.
Blanc, Saginaw Heritage.
Here we go.
It's going to be a fun one. Midland also up there in lane 1. But it's be at the bottom of your screen.
Yes. Two
All
Midland
right.
teams at the bottom of the screen, lanes 1 and 2.
There you are. They're off to a
Here we
fast
go.
start. It's looking like
Yeah, it's
Dow
close.
making the first 25 with the lead. Grand Blanc right above them in
Louis
lane
Sun
3,
there,
and
moving
down
off.
in lane 1, Midland. Mitchell making a name for himself there down in lane 1. All right, here we go.
Woo!
Cruising up there.
There's
Just
some-
a good start
This is that thunderous swim as well.
for Dow High there. That's Tyler looking strong.
Tyler Bachiklupo, and right on his tail, you've got Grand Blanc.
Very close. Yeah,
Okay, coming in
there's
the
Mark
water
Van
next, Mark
Heel.
Van Heel, and on Grand Blanc you'll have Colin Allward.
All right, very close race here. It's looking like Dow High's.
Heritage Hawks right behind them with Tyler Hammis in the water.
Brendan Ladwin getting ready. Winner of the 100 free is going to swim a 50 right now. There he is.
Okay. Brendan Ladwin in the pool, along with Grand Blanc's Nolan Kildee.
State time to beat for D2 is 1:33.09. They're going to be well ahead of that with this swim. The Dow High School Saginaw Valley League champions. Congratulations. Lane
All
2's
right,
time.
nicely done.
1:29.3. Grand Blanc coming in second.
lane 3, and
And up there
third
in
place,
lane 4, Saginaw Heritage, the 3 we thought would finish, but 1:29 for Dow High, the team of Louis Sun, Tyler Bachikalupo, Mark Van Heel, and Brendan Ladwin, your Saginaw Valley League champions in the 200-yard
Heritage Hawks were
freestyle
just
relay.
2 seconds off that state cut, but very close.
Great race. Wow, fun. Now, we've got...
Okay, next up we have the 500 free awards, 500 freestyle awards.
Man, that was just seemed like it was yesterday that I saw Ethan as a freshman winning the Saginaw Valley Championship from Grand Blanc, possibly having a chance as you win the title as a freshman, you win all 4. I call that the Valley Slam.
All right,
Yeah.
you just saw me looking on my phone here because I'm trying to pull up the results, found my Meet Mobile, but
Meet
they are
Mobile?
not updated yet.
500?
500.
see
Oh,
if I
there we
can-
go. Just updated. Okay. Now I'll know what I'm talking about.
Looking good.
Ethan. Here we go. Okay, looks like
they're coming
Emily
down.
Overmeyer, the head coach from Grand Blanc, has the awards down there
Gonna be giving
for the
them out.
500 free.
So we just concluded event 9. We've got a few events left, and then a champion will be crowned. We've got event 10, which is the 100 backstroke.
Okay, here we go. From
Coming
Bay
up
City
next.
Central in 8th place, Chalmer Young. He is a sophomore. In 7th place, from Bay City Central, Tommy Velardu. From Bay City Central, senior. In 6th place, from Dow High School, Lucas Callahan. In 5th place, from Dow High, Alex Yeakel. In 4th place, from Grand Blanc, Zach McDonald. In 3rd place, from Grand Blanc, Carson Powers. And if you recall, they had 3 swimmers in that final heat. In 2nd place, from Dow High, Tyler Bachikalupo. And your 2021 Saginaw Valley League champion in the 500-yard freestyle from Grand Blanc, Ethan Wachowski.
Well, that finish there in the 500 pushed Grand Blanc ever so close to Dow High School. We've got a top two teams here are within 15 points of each other.
On the scores.
And the scores. So Dow High currently leading with 485. Grand Blanc with 470. Other teams of note include Saginaw Heritage with 242. Bay City Western 167, Bay City Central 138, Midland High School 106, Lapeer 87, Powers Catholic 77, and Davison 33. So heading in after that 500, Grand Blanc took first and third and fourth and pushed ever so closely to what could be a race to the finish. So
okay, here we go. Event 10, the 100-yard backstroke.
All right, don't
Event
go anywhere.
10, the 100-yard backstroke.
Heat
We'll
1 of
have
3.
3 heats of this. Okay. In Heat 1, in Lane 1 from Dow High, Thomas Van Heel. In Lane 2 from Grand Blanc, Ruhan Sharman. In Lane 3 from Bay City Central, Mason Day. In Lane 4 from Bay City Western, Wade Rosick. In Lane 5 from Grand Blanc, Ethan Nearink. In Lane 6 from Dow High, Calvin Veit. So
All
this
right.
is Heat 1 of 3.
The 100-yard backstroke, you just cannot stop kicking this entire race. It's an exhausting race. And making the turn first up in lane 3, we've got Mason Day from Bay City Central.
The timing is key on here when to flip. Most of the swimmers have to definitely work on this. They see those flags as they're going backwards, and they count how many strokes they have to flip, turn, and go. They get to take that one freestyle on their stomach.
All right, here comes
stroke.
the finish for our first heat. Going to be close between Mason Day up there and down in lane 2.
All right. Lane 4.
Lane 4 coming in.
Wade Rosick.
Wade Rosick.
Who
Nice.
also was the diving champion
Congratulations, Wade, diver and
from Bay City Western.
winning that heat. So congratulations, 104.83.
All right, and next up we will have Heat 2 of the
103.73 was his time in the heat there. Congratulations. We're up on the second heat.
Okay, here we go. Heat 2 of the 100-yard backstroke. In lane 1 from Midland High School, Mitchell McMath. In lane 2 from Dow High School, Noah Beist. In lane 3 from Midland High School, Lawrence Millward. In lane 4 from Grand Blanc, Zach McDonald. In lane 5 from Dow High, Joseph Dowenhauer. And in lane 6 from Dow High, David Seidel.
All right, this is the only event that starts in the water rather from a dive off the block. So a little bit of a unique event. It is the backstroke is the only stroke rather that doesn't start from a dive.
Yes, because we have the medley.
The relay.
Okay, and
Looks like a little bit of a fast start
late.
there. We'll have to see, but we're going to continue on, it looks like, with the race. So here we go in lane 3, out to an early lead from Midland. Lawrence Millward. Reg out to an early lead there in lane 3, but right below him is for Dow. Noah Beist up top there in lane 4, Zach McDonald from Grand Blanc. So we'll see what the scores say there. Right now,
at the top
taking
there,
a commanding
lane 5.
lead is Joseph Downhauer from Midland Dow.
Senior from Dow High.
Taking a nice lead in this heat, but right down there in the bottom of your screen, Noah Beist, freshman, keeping pace with him. It's going to be a finish between senior Joseph Downhauer and Noah Beist. Who's going to win? The senior is going to out-touch the freshman, and then coming in third.
Joseph kind of hit that wall hard,
lane
too.
4 there, but we'll have to see about that start.
Yeah.
To see what happened there. So while those swimmers are swimming down, the referee is going to be heading down.
Joseph breaking a minute there with 59.98.
Looks like the referees are getting together and just confirming that they both saw the same thing. And the referee will walk to the pool room there where the scorers are and announce It's looking like likely there was a disqualification.
We'll find out.
Race, so.
Okay, here we go. Our final heat, heat 3 of 3 for the 100-yard backstroke. You can hear the music going. In lane 1 from Heritage High School, Daniel Gladkey. In lane 2 from Grand Blanc, Nico Delarin. In lane 3 from Bay City Central, Sean Volkoviak. In lane 4 from Dow High, Nathan Velez. In lane 5 from Powers Catholic, Will Gross. And in lane 6 from Dow High, Nick Courier.
All right. Now you'll see some swimmers here might kick below the water there. Those underwaters well past the flag at the start here. So let's see if we see some really good underwater swimmers.
They can be under the water till they get to the little red that you see there on the lane line.
All right, they're all up, and here we go. 4 links.
And this is a sprint.
What will happen? 2 links at the pool, 4 laps. Oh, looking like lane 3 is out to a good lead. Sean Walkowiak from Bay City Central. Taking out, could the Wolves have their first Saginaw Valley League championship here in the 100 backstroke? He's making the turn and still in the lead. This could be the first event that the Bay City Central could win. Looking very strong, Sean. Coming in second, though, we got a race. Look at the teams cheering on.
The teams yelling for their teammates. This is great.
We've got going to be a great finish for second.
Here we go.
Congratulations, Sean, your Valley champion. And look like coming in right above him and Nathan Velez for Dow High.
Sean is celebrating.
Second.
Nice job,
way to go.
Sean.
That was a time of 56:46.
That is a state cut right there.
State
wow.
cut, and also looking like Nathan Velez.
Congratulations.
Coming in second
from Dow
with
High.
Yeah, very nice.
And third place looks like it was in lane 5. Will Gross.
Will Gross from Powers.
From Powers Catholic.
All right, congratulations on your championship there, Sean, and your state cut.
Volkowiak from Bay City
strong.
Central, the Wolves.
Strong in
that was a great swim
there. Good job.
Making that state cut. Good job.
All right, now we got some awards coming up.
We have the 200-yard freestyle awards. Let me see if I can pull these up. All right. 200, yes. 200 freestyle relay awards.
Before they do that, let me give you an update on the scores after that relay, the 200 freestyle relay with Dow High winning that relay. They've extended their lead quite a bit over Grand Blanc. Dow High now with 5:68, Grand Blanc with 5:06. That's through the 200-yard freestyle relay, with the backstroke not counted into those scores yet. But Bay City Central will be getting certainly a bump on their next
Definitely,
scoring,
with that win.
With that win of the backstroke there by Sean Walkowiak. Congratulations, Sean, again on your time in your Saginaw Valley League championship there in the 100 back.
Okay.
Getting down to the nitty-gritty, we know when you've hit the 100-yard backstroke, it's not much left.
You're almost done.
It is.
The meet is near the finish.
You do the 100-yard breaststroke, and then
you've got your 400 freestyle relay.
Got a relay, and we will be wrapping it up from the Midland pool, which is shared by Midland High and Dow High.
As well as both middle schools.
As well as both
Northeast and Jefferson.
Jefferson doesn't have
and
a pool.
the Dolphins team. The rec league in the area for many, many swimmers.
Gets a lot of use.
We are thankful to have it, I can tell you that. Okay, here we go. In the 7th place, we have Lapeer for the 200-yard free relay. I missed 6th place. 6th place, Powers Catholic High School. In 5th place, Bay City Central High School. Okay, now I think I'll be on pace here. In 4th place, Bay City Western. In place. In third place. You know, and I'm looking forward to getting back to third place. Saginaw Heritage Hawks for the 200-yard freestyle relay. Hopefully next year we'll be doing this race again at Saginaw Valley State University, where there's, you know, a podium for the boys to stand on. They walk the deck or the dock that's kind of out there. It's
a lot of the pomp and circumstance that you like to see.
Yes. In second place from Grand Blanc High School for the 200-yard freestyle relay.
All right, Grand Blanc High School getting their awards.
And the 2021 SVL Swimming Championship relay team for the 200-yard free relay is from Dow High.
Way to go, Dow High. 129.3 on that time.
That
there.
was a great
that was an
time.
Amazing
that was
swim.
Fast.
Definitely a state cut there for that team. So good job. They've got to feel good about winning those medals and going home as champions. A couple of seniors on that team.
All right, we are about to start the 100-yard breaststroke.
Okay, there's 3 heats of that, as there have been in most of the events. So heat 1 of 3 is coming up right now.
If our swimmers are down there, not quite yet, but they will be for the 100-yard back breaststroke.
Now the 100-yard breaststroke is
very consuming.
You know, it again is a stroke of coordination, right?
Yes.
It's the hand pull and the leg kick. You have to be extremely in rhythm, right?
Yes.
If you were to get out of rhythm at all at any point during the race, it's extremely difficult to get back in rhythm. So that rhythm is very important. The pull-outs and the kick are what really make the difference.
Well, and really that push forward to glide to get that velocity moving forward each time. Okay, here we go. Heat 1 of 3. In lane 1 from Bay City Western, we have Connor Folsom. In lane 2 from Bay City Western, Chase Krieger. In lane 3 from Heritage, Tyler Diebel. In lane 4 from Dow High, Josh Burr. In lane 5 from Dow High, Connor Fuchs. In lane 6 from Powers Catholic, Avery McCarthy.
All right, so there they go. You can see a 2-hand touch and an open turn is required in this. Right now, lane 3, Tyler Diebel from Saginaw Heritage out to an early lead. You can see that they breathe every stroke. Don't want to make any splash with their feet. And you got to be fast coming off those walls.
Yep. Okay, that turn is what it's all about. Touch and go. Touch and go as quickly as you can. Of course, when they pop up out of the water, that gives the opportunity to hear your team yelling for you. Maybe your coach is yelling something. Whether or not they hear that, who knows? But they might be able to, at least the team knows that that's when their chances to yell for their teammate and cheer them on.
That's right. So here's our finish. It's looking like the heat winner is going to be Tyler, but look at right above him there, Josh Burr.
Right behind him.
Looks like a very close finish, but
nicely done.
Tyler's going to take first in that heat. Josh
Tyler
Burr.
Diebel from Heritage High School.
And look like the Western swimmer, Chase Krieger, coming in third.
Third place.
Yep.
Krieger.
Right.
Here we go.
There's
2.
Tyler. There's Josh. And looks like the Western, Chase Krieger, just out touching Dow High's Connor Fuchs. So nice job to there for that heat. That was exciting. So while those swimmers are swimming
down.
down.
Josh Burr was celebrating. I just noticed that.
Yeah.
He cut 4 seconds.
Hey, that's
wow.
Great. That is great. He might, move up and again, any heat. You can score up from any heat. It doesn't matter.
Tyler, Tyler from Heritage, also cut 3 seconds.
Very good, very good.
Wow.
So they could be, scoring more points for their teams. That's what it's all about.
Okay, here we go. Heat 2 for the 100-yard breaststroke.
Okay.
In lane 1, we have Ethan Doolin from Dow High. In lane 2, from Bay City Central, Derek Taylor. In lane 3, from Midland High, Stanton Millward. In lane 4, from Grand Blanc, Sam Corder. In lane 5 from Bay City Western, Dylan Bartholomew. And in lane 6 from Heritage, Cameron Dett.
All right, so they're off. We got a Midland swimmer there in lane 3. Looking strong coming up in lane 4, though. Starting out is Sam Corder there for Grand Blanc. Let's see if right below him there, up top of the screen there, Ethan Dooling, bottom of the screen rather, is Ethan Dooling for Dow High. And the top is Cameron Datt
from Heritage.
So let's see who's going to finish in the first place for this heat. Right now looking like lane 4, Sam Corder
from Grand Blanc.
But right above him,
but he's got some close competition.
Cameron Datt from Heritage. Oh, and down there in lane 2, don't forget Derek Taylor from Bay City Central. And lane 3, Stanton Millward for Midland. All right, here it comes down to the finish. It looks like it's going to be up there in lane 3. Congratulations, heat winner for Midland, Stanton Millward. Congratulations.
Lane 4.
Lane 4. I'm sorry, that was
Sam Corder from Grand Blanc.
Sam Corder winning that heat with a time of 1:07:05.
Cut in a few seconds.
Okay, so Grand Blanc winning that heat. Let's see, currently we've got a chance here to see some really fast times in the breaststroke. Dow High's Louis Sun against Saginaw Heritage Andrew Gladkey. That's going to be in lane 3 and lane 4. That's going to be a fun one to watch for those two. Will they be able to break a minute in the 100-yard breaststroke? Let's see.
And this is the finals of this. You can hear the music. Here comes the sun.
Or Louis Sun.
Louis Sun probably picked this song.
Good job, Louis.
In lane 1, Hunter Mather from Grand Blanc. In lane 2 from Grand Blanc, Luke DeRoberts. In lane 3 from Dow High, Louis Sun. Lane 4 from Heritage, Andrew Glatke. Lane 5 from Midland High, Brendan Granzo. And lane 6 from Dow High, Jacob Hansen.
All right.
Here we go. This should be a tight race.
They're off. Look at how far under the water those swimmers start. They are all halfway across the pool. Now they're up, and that's Louis Sun there in lane 3, off
Andrew
to a
Gladkey
very
right
fast
next to
start.
him from Heritage.
Right above him is Andrew Gladkey from Heritage.
And Luke DeRoberts from Grand Blanc.
Louis Sun out to an extremely fast start. Can he keep up the pace? Turning in 27:54. He's got a very good chance to break a minute. He is going for it. He's leaving nothing in the pool today. Teammates cheering him on as he makes the turn and pulls out.
He's already got a D1 time. Will he
lead.
do this?
Here we go, Louis Sun Sr. Amazing swim being put on by him. He was dominating in the other event and dominating in this event for an incredible 59:55. He did it!
59:55.
He did
wow.
it! Congratulations, Louis. Andrew Gladkey coming in second with a 1:03:53 in that heat.
And then Luke DeRoberts from Grand Blanc taking third.
Wow, look at
this finish.
59:55.
Wow.
Congratulations. Way to go, Dow High
Breaks
and Louis.
a minute. Oh, wow.
Amazing swim by that senior. That's got to feel good.
And, you know, if I could see across the pool, we might see what the pool record is or the Dow High team record, but I cannot see that over there.
I can, and I can tell you that the pool record was set by a gentleman by the name of Strickler with a 52, it looks like. An incredible time.
Okay. Well, we're not there.
57, I'm sorry, 57.96 looks like for the breaststroke. I'm
what
not
a
sure
swim, though.
Who swam that. Strickler was the backstroke in 52. So anyway, here we go. Looking like we've got some awards. And
we've
then
got the 100 backstroke
final
awards.
Events.
100 backstroke. Let's see if I've got those ready to go here.
That was exciting. I need to calm down after that race. Holy
that was
moly.
exciting.
Way to go,
Well, he
Louis.
came in with a 1 minute 12, 1 minute point 12.
Yeah, so
and
first
broke that
time.
minute. So that's awesome.
Amazing. So I'm going to try and get some team
It's a PR
scores
for
here
him.
for us here as we enter. This is after looks like this is going to be through that relay as well as the backstroke being added in. So after the backstroke events, the scores currently are Midland Dow High School with 619.5, Grand Blanc with 556.5, Saginaw Heritage 294, Bay City Western 193, Bay City Central with that nice boost after that backstroke win of 175, Midland High 134, Powers Catholic 96, Lapeer 87, and Davison at 33. So looking like Midland Dow is pulling out to a bit of a lead. I'm not sure that 100-yard breaststroke victory is not going to hurt their chances to win another Saginaw Valley League title here. Not saying that it's for sure, but can't disqualify in the relay, as the final event is very important. So Dow High with a chance here to take a championship if they can keep up and not disqualify in that final event.
Yes, here are the awards. Noah Bice took 8th place. 7th place was Daniel Glackey from Heritage High School. In 6th place from Dow High, Joseph Dowenhauer.
There's his teammates cheering
Who
him on.
broke a minute.
He's coming right now. Don't run on the pool deck, Joseph. Just walk, please. Walk, thank you.
Lots of water out there. All right. Taking 5th place from Grand Blanc, Nico Villaren.
Nico, good swim. He's had a good meet tonight.
Yes, he has. In 4th place from Dow High, Nick Courier. Nick also swam the backstroke quite a bit last year, so he's been improving over time here. He could be, he's a junior. In 3rd place from Powers Catholic, Will Gross. In 2nd place from Dow High, Nathan Velez.
All right, let's hear this cheer for Bay City Central.
Yes, and your 2021 Saginaw Valley League champion in the 100-yard backstroke. From Bay City Central, Sean Wilkowiak.
Good job, Bay City Central, going home with at least one event today. And the 100-yard backstroke. Congratulations to Sean.
All right, that was the 100-yard back awards. So we are on to our very last event. We are on to the 400 freestyle relay. There are 2 heats.
Looks like the first heat is getting ready to start here. It's just 2 teams in the first heat. We've got the team from Flint Powers Catholic and the team from Lapeer. Powers Catholic occupying lane 3, which is going to be the bottom lane as you're looking at your screen. And at the top, Lapeer lane 4.
And that's because we have 8 teams, we have 6 lanes, 2 have to go in another heat.
That's right, that's right. You only qualify one relay, only one relay for this event from each school.
Okay, so here we go.
All right, again, that swimmer from Powers there in lane 3, Nicholas, starting from
off
in the pool.
Water, yeah. Okay, so lane 3, Powers Catholic, we have Nick Wujek, and we have Donnie Haley. We have Nate Fisher and Avery McCarthy. And from Lapeer, Connor Rutledge, Riley LaRue, Alex Michaela, and David Richardson.
All right, so this event here is a hard event. It's one of the hardest relays that swimmers swim because it's 100 yards each after a meet full of other events. So you do see swimmers get tired. So this is where conditioning and all of those things, the time that you put in the weight room and on the treadmills are really going to come in handy and very important. So this is looking like a close race here between these 2 schools. Flint Powers on the bottom of your screen and Lapeer on the top. So as we enter the second leg.
And this is, this is a sprint too. The 100 yards is a sprint, but boy, it's at the end of the meet when they've done quite a bit of swimming around here. So.
Yep.
How much gas is in the tank?
Gotta have a little bit left. So looking ahead here, we've got up getting ready to to hopefully bring it home is we've got a team from Midland Dow and a team from Midland in that final heat of this event, and we look forward to that. For some of these student athletes, this will be their final race.
Final race.
If you're in this relay and you're a senior and you didn't make it to the state championships, this could be the last swim. And so a lot of emotion from a lot of these teams. Again, people just wanting to do their best and see if they can beat their best time.
These guys are right next to each other, keeping pace.
Third leg ready to enter. Got Nate Fisher for Powers in lane 3 jumping in, and Alex Michaela from Lapeer. And they're in. Third leg of 4 in this 400-yard freestyle relay.
And you know, while we have a minute, just to mention, states this year are March 26th and 27th. The 26th will be only diving. The 27th will be only swimming. And it will be run the same way this one is, where 3 heats, best of the 3, that's the winner, the end. It's the timed finals. So the Division 1 states will be at Hudsonville High School, and the Division 2 will be at Jenison High School, and Division 3 at the Holland Aquatic Center. And of course today here in the SBL we have teams from all 3 divisions. All
right, so we've got the final swimmers about to enter. This could be an exciting finish. The last 4 laps of the pool here, as Avery McCarthy for Powers in lane 3 getting ready to jump in, as well as David Richards for Lapeer. So let's see who's going to win the heat.
All right, here they go. These guys are close. It could be anybody's race.
Well, going to come down to those all-important turns, those flip turns.
Yes.
But looking like Flint Powers not wanting to give up any ground. As they make the turn, still looking strong. Last 50 yards of this race coming up.
Okay. And the turn, the last 50, here we go. The teammates are yelling.
Yep.
All right.
That's Avery McCarthy there.
Here
for
we go
Flint
down to the end.
Powers Catholic extending the lead over David Richards from Lapeer. Looking like he's going to coast into the victory for this
And here's
heat.
your finish. All right.
Flint Powers Catholic.
Powers Catholic taking the win in that
Time
heat.
of 4:09.4. And we're on to the final race, the final heat, and the final event.
Oh boy, here we go. Final race. Could be the final race for many swimmers
Dow
today.
High School needs to win this
Here's our
event.
music. Little AC/DC.
Looking like
Wow.
going to be a very close race between some schools here.
Between Grand Blanc and Dow and Heritage. Definitely with their times based on their entry times.
Based on the entry times, but anything can happen. You got a team from Midland in there too as well in lane 5, so that's going to be toward the top of your screen as you're watching lane 5. Lane 4 right below them in the middle of the pool will be the team from Dow High.
Okay, so from lane 1, Bay City Western, we have Alex Clark, Wade Rosette, Braden Cook Champagne, Reed Courier. In lane 2, the Hawks, Heritage Hawks, we have Daniel Glatke, Nick Taylor, Wilson Borello, and Andrew Glatke. In lane 3 from Grand Blanc, Ethan Wachowski, Colin Allward, Liam Mackey, and Sam Rensberger. In lane 4 from Dow High, Thomas Bacciacalupo, Tyler Bacciacalupo, Nathan Velez, and Brendan Ladwin. In lane 5 from Midland High School, Nathan Strebel, Jacob Hyde, Lawrence Millward, and Mitchell McMath. In lane 6 from Bay City Central, the Wolves, Sean Wakawiak, Tommy Velardew, and Mason Day, and Devin Menard. Here we go. Who will win?
Very exciting.
This will get likely very loud in here.
There we are.
Okay, and they're off.
This is likely going to decide the championship for the Saginaw Valley League. Looks like Dow High off to a good start, but right below them in lane 3 is Grand Blanc. And then below them in Midland High, for Midland High, up there in lane 5, but
great start.
Saginaw Heritage, it's really one, could be anybody's swim here. Looking like the Heritage swimmer just in front of Dow. Going into the flip turn, it's Heritage, Dow, and Grand Blanc, just like we thought it would be. All right, getting into his
Heritage doing well in lane 2.
The next
Looks like they're leading.
It's Batch Lupo starting for Dow High. It's got Dow High out for a little bit of a lead over Heritage.
Just barely, though. This is close.
Tyler swimming strong, but look at that Saginaw Heritage. Nick Taylor,
I think they have a little bit of they have the lead. Heritage
senior
has
Nick
the lead.
Taylor just edging up, but the Grand Blanc not going away. Colin Alward hanging in there. The Bacigalupo with a beautiful turn. Gonna be a close finish here at the halfway point. Who is going to win in the second half? Will it be
Heritage has got the lead on this.
Heritage in lane 2 or Dow High in lane 4? Or Grand Blanc in lane 3.
Heritage is in.
Into the pool for Heritage is Wilson Borello. Into the pool for Dow, Nathan Velez. And in the pool for Grand Blanc, Liam Mackey, senior. All right, here we go. Dow High anchored by senior Brendan Ladwin. Can he finish it off? But Heritage off to a big lead.
Very strong.
Wilson Borello, who won the 50, is not going away. And look at Grand Blanc catching up to Dow. They could have something to say about this race, too. It's getting loud in here. Saginaw Heritage off to a big lead in this event. Can Andrew Gladkey continue the momentum that Wilson Borello has built for their team?
Let's see what happens.
There's Andrew going into the pool, and up top, Dow High School going into the pool, senior Brendan Ladwin. And then for Grand Blanc, entering the pool, Sam Rensberger. So, can
Brendan Ladwin picking up some pace here.
Can he swim down the Heritage swimmer of Andrew Gladkey? He's trying, giving it his all. This is going to be an exciting finish between the Heritage Hawks.
Brendan Ladwin is getting close. Heritage is holding that lead, though.
This is it. Coming down for the Saginaw Valley lead title.
Heritage is holding that lead. Who's got it? Who's got it?
Looks like, come on, Brendan. See what you can do. He's gathering it. It's going to be a finish. He's got it.
Looks like Heritage.
Heritage finishing the
Nicely done. Congratulations.
First place, 3:18.87, 3:19, and there comes Grand Blanc finishing with a time of 3:26.
3:18. That is a huge cut of time. Wow. Here's your finals again, a replay with Heritage pulling in that win. Excellent job. Wow.
First place, 3:18. Second place, 3:19. Both of those state top times. Congratulations to Saginaw Heritage for winning the event of the 400-yard freestyle relay, with Dow High coming in second and Grand Blanc coming in third. So that's going to do it for the scoring of the teams. Now we wait.
Midland High took 4th place in that, and then we had 5th place was Bay City Western, and 6th place Bay City Central.
Way to go, Dow.
Excellent job for Heritage High School Hawks taking that win. That is a big, everyone, whoever gets that race, everyone cheers.
Yeah.
That is the exciting race at the end.
It's an amazing.
All right, let's get, we have 2 more awards coming here. We have the 100 breast, and then we'll have the 400 free.
And then we'll have
the finals, the trophy.
So right now, with the team scores being.
So we have 100 breaststroke awards. Coming up here.
The swimming finals. Looks like everything has been completed, up to date in Meet Mobile. So we'll wait for those official team scores to be announced. But it looks like we're going to have a repeat champion here today.
All right, we're about to have the 100-yard breaststroke awards here. Claire Freeze on the pool deck with the medals.
All right, let's give these 100-yard breaststroke award winners.
Okay, in 8th place from Bay City Central, and I don't think they announced them yet, but I thought they were.
Well,
Okay,
they're making their
ready.
way down there. Yep, making their way down.
Getting their way down there.
100-yard breaststroke. Making his way down. Here comes the sun, as they say, Louis' son.
Okay. Here we go. How are we going to do the 100-yard breaststroke awards?
Well, to all the parents of senior swimmers out there, I know that
It has been a tough year.
it's been a tough year. It's been a tough couple of years with states being canceled last year.
Yep.
And the heartbreak that went along with that, and then the season getting delayed this year. Didn't even know if we were going to have a season.
Well, and then so often it was one spectator, one parent could go.
Yeah, one parent could go, and you were trying to watch it on Facebook Live or any way you could, just to see if you could get a glimpse of your swimmer. And so we want to thank all of those senior parents for all of their commitment. These boys, when they're in 9th and 10th grade, dropping off at the pool and picking up. There's a lot of time spent in parking lots waiting for teams, swimmers to come out of the showers and head to the cars. So here we go. Here's the awards.
Okay, for the 100-yard
breaststroke.
Or maybe not.
All right, we're going to see Midland swimmer, 7th place, Brendan Granzo, coming in 7th from Midland.
For 7th place. Here we go. 8th place from Bay City Central, Derek Taylor.
Congratulations, Derek.
In 7th place from Midland High School, Brendan Granzo. He is also a team captain. Congratulations, Brendan.
Way to go, Brendan.
Tied. Oh, there's a tie for 5th place.
Look at that.
From Grand Blanc, Hunter Mather, and from Dow High, Jacob Hansen.
107.11. Nicely done. Yeah,
I don't think we caught that.
You see that once in a while. Well.
Yep. In 4th place from Grand Blanc, Sam Porter. Excellent swimming for Sam today. In 3rd place from Grand Blanc, Luke DeRoberts. In 2nd place from Heritage High School, Andrew Gladkey. And your 2021 Saginaw Valley 100-yard breaststroke champion, Louis Sun from Dow High, and he broke a minute, getting his personal best time.
That was a dominating
that was a
performance.
Swim.
That was an absolute brilliant swim, executed flawlessly from beginning to end by the senior Louis Sun. Congratulations to him on what has to be a fantastic feeling as he walks out of here as a senior, likely as the champion for the meet as well, but we'll find out in a minute, but also as the champion in the boys 100-yard breaststroke. Congratulations, Louis Sun.
Louis has that 100 breaststroke for the state team for this year.
Oh, he'll be swimming his states for sure, but the championship for the event is first on his mind, and next on his mind
400-yard freestyle relay awards
is the championship
coming up right now
of the meets, the Saginaw Valley champion.
Free relay awards.
We're about ready to find out the winners of the 400-yard freestyle relay. We saw that Saginaw Heritage had a nice swim there with Dow High coming in 2nd, Grand Blanc coming in 3rd, and Midland High coming in 4th. So let's wait for the awards as the swimmers make their way over to the awards area of the pool.
They will all get their medal.
3:18.87 with that time there in first place. That was
from Heritage.
Nice.
That was fantastic.
Nearly a second ahead of the Dow High swim team there. So very nice. Congratulations to the Heritage Hawks. You'll be seeing that hawk coming in here in just a second.
They should be very proud. I'm sure they are, and just that is a happy moment.
That's right.
Take that relay.
I'm sure Coach Tyler Miller is pleased with winning that event, and we'll make that.
Okay, in 8th place, Lapeer High School. That was Connor Rutledge, Riley LaRue, Alex Michaela, and David Richards. In 7th place.
Stick around. One of the things that is exciting is the winning team usually jumps into the pool as a team after the winning team is announced.
In 7th place, from Powers Catholic for the 400-yard free relay, Nick Wujiak, Donnie Haley, Nate Fisher, and Avery McCarthy. Actually, I think it's Wujak. I did learn that before. In 6th place, from Bay City Central, and that was Sean Volkoviak, Tommy Velardew, Mason Day, and Devin Menard. In 5th place, Bay City Western, Alex Clark, Wade Rozek, Braden Cook Champagne, and Reed Courier. In 4th place, Midland High School, nicely done. Nathan Strebel, Jacob Hyde, Lawrence Millward, and Mitchell McMath. They dropped 4.44 seconds. Excellent job.
That's got to feel good.
That has got to feel great. In 3rd place, from Grand Blanc, Ethan Wachowski, Colin Elward, Liam Mackey, and Sam Rensberger. In 2nd place, from Dow High, Thomas Bacigalupo, Tyler Bacigalupo, Nathan Velez, and Brendan Ladwin.
Congratulations.
And your 2021 Saginaw Valley League champion of the 400-yard freestyle relay. Congratulations to Heritage High School Hawks, Daniel Glackey, Nick Taylor, Wilson Borello, and Chris Alex and Nick Taylor.
All right, so the Hawks are walking out of here as
There's
champions in that
event. You can see
event.
him holding that up. Nicely done.
Very good job for the Hawks. Now we just wait. Look at the flexing going on there. These swimmers, they are in incredible shape. It takes a lot of determination and commitment and discipline both in the weight room and in the pool and in open water.
The miles that they swim, amazing.
It's amazing. To get in and to finish as champion in your event is
Dave
something
and I here,
super special.
we've been trying to swim every now and then to work out. And the first time I think we were in the pool, we were like, wow, this is really hard.
You have a lot of respect for these young.
I mean, we always did, but boy,
Here we go.
changed.
This is it.
Coach of
the meet. Claire Freeze,
nice
coach
job.
of the meet.
Claire Freeze from Dow High.
Dow High. That's voted
Nice
on by all
job.
the other coaches.
Yeah.
So
good for
congratulations
her.
to Claire. Swimmer of the meet. Louis Sun from Dow High.
Also voted on by
Way
the
to go,
coaches.
Louis.
Louis Sun, swimmer of the meet.
Way to go,
from
Dow High. All right.
Nice job.
Swimmer of the meets, coach of the meets, and champions. Could it be a three-peat?
We will know in moments. Final results. In 9th place, Davison High School with 33 points. In 8th place, Lapeer High School with 113. In 7th place, Powers Catholic High School with 124 points. In 6th place, from Midland High School, 168 points. In 5th place, this is close between Bay City Central with 205 points. And then in 4th place, Bay City Western with 225 points. 20 points between Bay City Western and Central. In 3rd place, Heritage High School, 338 points. And your runner-up for the SVL Swim and Dive Championship, Grand Blanc with 2nd place, 592.5 points. Congratulations, nicely done. And your 2021 champions for the boys Saginaw Valley League, Midland Dow High School, H.H. Dow High with 657.5 points.
Woo!
Excellent job.
That's got to feel good.
Celebrating going on right there.
Back-to-back champions.
What a accomplishment.
Congratulations to Dow High School.
You know, their first meet of the year was against Grand Blanc, and Grand Blanc won by 5 points. So
and today, Dow High, and there goes a coach. There goes Coach Ricky into the pool. That's a tradition that has been carried on since the Strickler Chili days. The assistant coach jumps in at Valleys. They're wanting Coach Freeze to jump in, but Coach Freeze, she's taking her shoes off. She's gonna do it. This is Coach Claire going in.
She's got the shoes off.
The team is demanding it.
Oh, there she goes.
Literally demanding.
She doesn't want to ruin her shirt.
Screaming, she's taking, here we go. Coach Freeze getting all of her. Coach Freeze into the water, surrounded by her players. That is a nice scene right there for the back-to-back Saginaw Valley League champions, the H.H. Dow High School boys swimming and diving team. Congratulations on another championship. Here comes the trophy.
Where's the trophy?
Here comes the trophy. Giving it to first to Coach Claire.
Let's hope it doesn't go in the pool.
There it is. It's official. The Dow High Chargers are your 2021 Saginaw Valley League boys swim and dive champions. There's Louie giving it to the swimmer of the meet. Congratulations, senior Louie' son, as we look forward to another year on the trophy. All right, we're gonna cut out, and it was a fantastic meet.
Thank you for joining us. It was a great meet for the 2021 Boys Saginaw Valley League Swim Championship. You can catch replays of it on MCTV Network. Have a great afternoon.
Thanks to MCTV.